Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, friends. And welcome on back to a little randomized perfection goodness. I am here, and I am ready to rumble! Maybe not that intense, but, you know, I am ready to get this tropical curry cooked, whatever that might entail. Which, I mean, we've got everything except the recipe, so as long as Gus can cooperate, then we'll be alright. Good to see everybody again. It's only been a couple days, I know, but it's always good to see you. Gonna lurk today, no worries, Annika. I respect the need to lurk every now and again. How much are memberships? I don't remember the actual pricing tiers. There should be either a blue join button below the stream or a link to join and become a YouTube member in the description below. And if you click either of those, it should take you to like a page with like all the pricing. I think it was like, what, it's like $2, $5, and like $10 or something for all the different tiers. It's been a while since I looked at that, honestly. It's one of those like set it and forget it things. Thank you, Nightbot, for waking up. I always wake up on time for the stream. Nightbot's sometimes a little bit groggy and slow to get here, but all good. Am I just going to sleep through the day until Gus shows up at the island? Well, here's the thing. I'm not sure. I actually meant to look this up. Actually, you know what? I can look this up right now. Can we use the phone to tell whether Gus is going to be on the island or not? Telephone. Gus. Call Gus to check the hours of the Star Drop Saloon. Find out the dish of the day. But if I call after the island resort has been unlocked, the wiki doesn't really tell me, as far as I can see here. But that seems like a piece of knowledge, or like a weird piece of trivia locked in my brain. That does work, but I don't know if that's actually true. You just blocked Nightbot. How do you unblock? That's a fantastic question. I think you'd have to go into like your YouTube settings and manually unblock Nightbot, as far as I know. It's very seldom that I've had to unblock anybody on YouTube. In fact, I don't think I ever had to unblock somebody on YouTube, because most of the people I block are like bots or bad people. Hopefully early Kazoom. Early Kazoom is always a sign of good things to come. It is a good portent for sure. Either way, super excited to get on with it. I am feeling a little like warm today. I don't think I'm getting like sick or anything like that, but I feel like strangely, not feverish, that's not the right word. I don't know, it's weird. Like I've got like a hot flash coming on or something, but I don't know. I don't normally have a hot flash, so I don't know what's going on there, but I'll ride it out, see how it goes. Why is Nightbot in light mode today? I did not change anything about Nightbot. It looks the same to me. So if Nightbot is different to you, then that's probably something that Nightbot itself did. Like the program. You also see that? I have not changed anything with Nightbot. It still looks, yeah, like I said, it still looks completely identical to me. So I'm not sure what that would be about. Yo, GG, welcome on in. Good to see you again. The icon? Oh, the Nightbot's icon? I guess that has changed, yeah. For Halloween. Little ghosty Nightbot. Get some ghost emojis. Either way, before we get into the actual stream here, let's go ahead and go over a little bit of fan art. We got a few pieces of fan art to go over. 2 pieces to be specific. Both from the same artist here. These lovely little Junimos from Andrea Renine. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, and I apologize, but Andrea, these are the cutest Junimos of all time, decorating the inside of their little Junimo hut with the flowers. all the tulips that we grew for them previously. It's the cutest little visual. I love it. Look at them. They're so happy with the flowers. They got a big pile, and they're just getting started decorating for springtime. It's so sweet. Thank you very much for that, Andrea. And the other piece that that you brought for us today, just a lovely little watercolor tulip. Little close-up look. This is like what I imagine the tulips look like to the Junimos. Like if you were at Junimo level, and then you were like gazing upon the field of tulips, this is kind of what you would see. I do also love a good watercolor, so thank you to Andrea for all those amazing, well, for those 2 amazing fan arts. And thank you to all the fan artists who have shared fan art over all the time we've been doing this. If you'd like to share your fan art, !Discord, there's a link to the Discord in the description below the stream as well, where you can go to the fan art channel, let us know how you want to be credited, if you want to be credited, and all that fun stuff. Drawing tulips is easy. First you draw one lip, let me guess, then you draw the other lip, and then you're done. According to the wiki, when calling a Stardew merchant on the phone, if the merchant is on Ginger Island, the portrait might show their island attire. Okay, so that means that I wouldn't know if Gus is on Ginger Island or if he's going to Ginger Island using the phone, unless he's already on Ginger Island, right? That's my takeaway there. So that's not that useful, because that means we'd still have to wait until like 11 a.m. in order to know whether he's on the island or not. Thank you for the information there, early gamer. That sounds correct to me. We got to get into the game here, but before we do, of course, we got to go through the daily tradition of the Puffurtle. I've got a lot of fish on the brain. If you didn't see my recent community post, I did announce that the Master Angler Challenge, the big fishing challenge video I've been working on for over a year at this point, is going to be premiering in November. I don't have an exact date in November yet, but I got lots of fish on the brain because of that. I've been going hard on that project, and it is paying off. And I am more than confident that it will be ready for November. So, super excited for that. Yeah. It's like honestly like one of the most exciting things. Like it's hard to describe the feeling, and there's still a lot of work to be done, don't get me wrong, but like when you get near the end of a big project and you get that sort of like electric satisfying feeling combined with anxiety because it's like the only thing you've known in your professional work related life for so long and it's about to be over. It's a lot, but I'm looking forward to getting to share it with all of you finally. So, but that's neither here nor there. What is here and there, though, little Puffurtle. Let's get it done. Daily, hit me with it. All right, this is a relatively sleepy fish. It went to like the same spot that a bullhead normally goes to, but I don't think that was a bullhead because it didn't really go fast enough. Nevertheless, I don't really have a better guess than that, so let's go with a bullhead. Okay. So bullhead is all season, I'm pretty sure, and all weather, which means that this is either a rainy or a sunny fish. That narrows the pool pretty significantly, also not in the mountain lake in any capacity, which admittedly doesn't narrow it quite as much. Could that be a sunfish? Maybe that's just a sunfish. Okay, it's not a sunny day fish, which means it's a rainy day fish. The location is spot on, though. So this is a... because the sunfish is available in the town river and the forest river, I'm pretty sure. Depending on... well, I mean, obviously, based on season. So it's a rainy fish found in the river and not at the same time as the sunfish. So it's probably like... is it like a late night rainy fish? Is this a walleye? No, but that I'm on the right track, kind of. Okay, I guess because walleye is also available in the mountain lake, so that doesn't track. It's not a catfish, I'll tell you that for free. What else? Is it a shad? Maybe this is a shad. Yeah, okay, shad. It's one of those... that's one of those fish that's just like, you know, it's just kind of there. It's one of those that doesn't have a whole lot of interesting things about it. Sorry, shad, but like... Like, whose favorite fish in Stardew Valley is the shad? Raise your hand right now. I don't see any hands raised in chat. Never mind the stream delay, but... Didn't realize the shad was such a sleepy fish. Do I have a favorite basic fish? When you say basic fish, you mean, like, not specialty fish? So, like, not, like, lava eel or void salmon or something that's, like, available in a specific location. Favorite basic fish? Of the fish that I would consider basic, my favorite is probably either the super cucumber or the dorado. You forgot the shad exists. The chub. Your fave fish is the chad. Chad the shad. We did catch a shad. I think that was one of our early fishing goals, right, in the randomizer. Shad lovers, click like on the stream. You know, I do feel bad. I do feel bad for dishing the shad a little bit. Just give the shad some love. Shad doesn't get enough love because it, you know, it doesn't really do anything, but you don't have to do something to be deserving of love. You just have to be your best self, and the shad is really good at doing that. Sunfish gang. Sardines and anchovies are permanently pogging. I never looked at it like that, but you are right. Hours of watching Habu Community Center runs taught you the shad walleye pattern. Are shad and walleye roughly the same pattern? Because that is confusing for Pafertile if that's the case, because they're both rainy fish. I'm trying to think back to like when I was doing the Master Angler Challenge, like, because that's a lot of where my knowledge of these fishing patterns comes from, is trying to like catch the same sort of fish over and over and over for quite a long time. And there are some patterns you start to notice for sure. Like, I know a bullhead when I see one. I know a tuna and eel have the same pattern, yeah. You do start to get a feel for it. But it's been a long time. All right. Speaking of long time, it's been a whole 2 days since we've seen Beatrix in her frog suit. So that's too long for anybody, I think. Welcome on in, Lisa. Good to see you. All right. So we are on the island. We might as well hang out on the island for now. I don't know if this is going to be... Like, are we just going to stay on the island permanently until Gus shows up? I don't think we can do that because we have to tend to our animals at some point. We're going to have to go home eventually and give them hay in the silo. But the silos are pretty full last I checked, so we at least have a little bit of time to work with here. There's not a whole lot for me on Ginger Island is the problem, though. Like, I can go around, I can look for, like, artifact spots and stuff. I guess I can go panning. You don't think we'll be on that long? I mean, Gus is fickle. I don't think this is going to be another hash browns incident, but I do think that it could take a little bit of doing before Gus shows up here. Yeah, I think panning might be our best bet. We could host stuff. We could, like, gather, like, ginger and stuff. We could do some volcano dungeon runs, although I don't really have, like, the food or weapons or anything to attend to that. So maybe that's not the best idea. Maybe we just do a little chill panning sesh and wait for, like, roughly 11 o'clock. Hoe a smiley face into the ground. Wait. That's a frowny face. That's a heck of a frowny face. It's frowning because we haven't gotten the recipe yet, but it'll turn into a smiley face. Actually, it kind of looks like a smiley face with like a mustache, but it'll turn into a smiley face as soon as we get the recipe. Don't you worry about it. Get some frowny faces in chat. Everyone knows, like, Gus seems like such a sweetheart. Like, if he sees everyone is frowning in chat, then he'll be like, oh darn, I better show up to the islands. I don't want to sour the mood this much. He needs to show up and give us his delicious recipe for tropical curry. I'll gladly pay for it and everything. Holy moly. Tyler Watson, thank you very much for the $49.99 super chat. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, thank you for the support. Holy moly. I did not expect to look over and see that bright magenta flare. And everyone's frowning in chat because I told them to. It's like, no, don't give him $50. No, how dare you? Thank you so much for the support. I greatly appreciate it. Keep up the great content. As long as people are content to watch my content, whatever silly ideas I come up with, I will continue doing them. That's for darn sure. Ooh, free emerald. Won't say no to that. 5 copper ore. Probably doesn't really matter that much, honestly. Inventory's a little full. I didn't anticipate... I mean, I wasn't planning on going panning, except when I grabbed my pan and walked up to the dig site. Otherwise, I just ended up here by accident, basically. Charo J, welcome on in. Good to see you. Don't think I can reach that, can I? No. Alright, well, I'll just go hang out at the resort then. I can tell when I'm not wanted. It's okay. I'm not gonna cry over spilt panning spots. Priya, welcome on in. Good to see you. Thought you'd miss this one. I'm glad you could make it. We can and will turn that frown upside down, don't I know it? Also, have you ever looked at this squirrel? Why is this squirrel... The squirrel looks like so buff. Am I crazy about that? Why has he got like the craziest pecs I've ever seen in my life? That squirrel has it's either a very fluffy chest or a very buff chest. And I don't know which is better. I think that's a lemur. I guess it makes more sense being a lemur on an island. But I always associate the lemur, like the archetypal lemur in my brain are the lemurs of Madagascar. And he doesn't look anything like those lemurs. Not that I remember, anyway. Small island monkey. We're not going to go down the monkey squirrel rabbit hole again, are we? We got Demetrius, we got Emily, we got Lewis, and we got Leia. What a ragtag combination we've got here. I do not see Gus. No hide nor hair of Gus. We do have Kent, though. Was anyone else in his family even here? It's just Kent. Kent's just hanging out. He just came here to... He spends a lot of the day staring at the water. I guess he needs to stare at some different water today. Respect it. Just needs some time alone. We can all relate to that every now and again, right? Alright, well, I guess we just sleep the day away. Well, yeah, we'll stay on the island for a little while here because, I mean, it shouldn't, in theory, take that long for Gus to show up, but... We'll see, I suppose. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and put away everything that I don't need. And it's just going to be... Welcome to Panning with Argon, the knockoff brand of Panning with Poxyl. No alliteration required. What's the chance for Gus to show up? I honestly don't know. I mean, the machinations of Ginger Island and the resort therein are not something I am super up to date with, honestly. Actually, I should bring my hoe with me as well for artifact spots and stuff. I brought hay to the island. Look, I brought my default inventory to the island, which now includes hay, as a reminder to fill up the silos, because I've let them run down one too many times. Completely random. There are, like, different sets of villagers that can show up to the island, right? Like, it's not just, like, completely... it's not, like, completely arbitrary groups of villagers, but the group of villagers that's chosen is random, but there's no randomness within those groups, if you know what I mean. The screenshot mod work on the island? It does not, no. That's another reason I don't necessarily want to stay on the island too long, because we'll miss out on quite a few screenshots if we stick around here too long. Have a good one there, Benny. Thanks for hanging out. Our Spangles, that's true. I trust the Junimos to tend to the Spangles. I turned off harvesting, though, right? Otherwise, we're going to get home, and they're just all going to have decorated the insides of their little huts with Spangles already. Which is fine, but I wouldn't mind admiring them at the same time here. Is there anything I should be, like, looking to try and trade for? I guess I can try and get 20 ginger and get this tropical bed. We'll just see how many tropical beds we can load up on before we get a tropical curry. Why not? What mods do I have? Link to all the mods that I'm currently using is in the description. The list should be up to date. Luau skirt. What do we need for the luau skirt? How much is it? Is it ginger or is it something else? I never remember this. Is it taro? What do we got? Luau skirt. Luau skirt is 50 taro. We should also be saving up for these. Not that I can really save up cinder shards, I suppose. One stingray for a mahogany seed. How do I get taro tubers? I mean, bone fragments. Trade bone fragments for taro tubers. Grow the taro tubers. We'd have to grow them back home, obviously, so that the Junimos could harvest them. We have a decent amount of taro tubers already. We don't have 50, though. There's a few right there. I'll keep it as a, that's the same panning spot from yesterday that we couldn't reach. I'll keep it as a thought in the back of my mind. I don't know if we're going to have time to grow. It takes 10 days to mature. Grows faster planted near a body of water, which we can't really do with our current Junimo hut setup. So it would be 10 days. So I'd have to plant them tomorrow, right? In order for them to be ready in time. I'd have to plant any taro tubers that I need tomorrow if I wanted to do that. It's not mission critical, but it would be nice to have the luau skirt. Match our nice little froggy duds pretty well. Next year maybe? Yeah, let's not stress it too much here. Might have close to enough already for the banana pudding. What was the banana pudding? It was bone fragments for banana pudding. I always remember that one because it seems like so weird. Why would you want to trade bone fragments for delicious banana pudding? Personally, I would much rather consume the bones of fallen monsters than banana pudding. So it seems like a bad deal to me, but, you know, to each their own. Alright, we can make our way back down to the beach now, I suppose. Oh, well, if you're gonna twist my arm and give me a lucky ring here in this panning spot, then I won't say no. Or give me a little pickle jar rag on the side, that works too. PJR, baby. Technically, you get the recipe, not the pudding. Is this a teach a man to fish kind of situation? Because believe me, I already know how to fish. Teach a man to pudding, though. That's something else that I need to learn, I suppose. Alright. Wait, here? That's Maru. That's Pierre. Gus, there he is. Okay, well, there you go. I told you he wouldn't make us wait that long if we just all frowned at the same time. And you know what, Gus? You've more than earned this one. Wait, do I have room for a smiley face? I'll do it up here. Smiley face for Gus. I just gotta make sure... Look, it's a little bit of a scuffed smiley face. You can't really see part of it. But there you go. Little smiley face for Gus. Pardon me. Sorry, I need the bar. All right. Mango wine. Tropical curry recipe. Beautiful. Why? I still don't get... I never knew that tropical curry gave a +4 foraging buff. That's actually, like, insane. All dudes this day. It's the guy's day out. Is there anything else I should buy here while Gus is available? Welcome to the Stardrop Saloon. What can I get you? Does Gus know he's on the island? Should I buy anything here? I guess I could buy some pina coladas, just, like, for fun. Like, you can't get them anywhere else. Oh, Maru is here as well. You're right, you're right. Yeah, pina colada is kind of a novelty. I'll buy like 5 pina coladas just to have them. Maybe you can tailor them into something fun. I don't know. Cranberry candy. Gold Star Mango Wine. You can use this to complete the missing bundle without actually making your own wine. There's a little cheat for you. Everything else here I don't think we need to worry too much about. Maru's one of the boys today. Honorary guy. I'm here for it. Everyone's just chilling. I dig Maru's sunglasses. I feel like I've never seen this sprite of Maru with the sunglasses. That's really... She's kind of slaying right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'll have 5 pina coladas. Are you sure that's a lot? Don't worry, I'm not gonna drink any of them. I might give one to Pam, and then I'm gonna store them in my fridge for time immemorial. Speaking of my fridge, I think everything that we need to make the tropical curry is in the fridge. So, boom. Anyone want a little tropical curry? Sorry, I've only got enough for one. That was my one pineapple and my one hot pepper that I brought with me. There we go. Goal successfully accomplished. And we're not even 30 minutes into the dang stream. Ooh, this could be a good one. Do you think we're gonna hit our? Do you think we're gonna hit 10% today? I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Let me sort things out. I guess I shouldn't sort out my inventory until I know, like, what my next goal is. That I can have a plan of attack for the next one. Is this 10%? What about the shirt? The, the Pina Colada shirt? Yeah, I guess I could also, yeah, I don't know what shirt it makes, but I will tailor it, because, you know, as a memento for this occasion, because this tropical curry might not be around forever. Who knows when we're going to use that? But we can definitely, we can make the tropical curry into a shirt. You're right. You're right. That's what we should tailor. Okay, now I'm on the same page as you. The tropical curry makes an amazing shirt. I remember that now. Before we can move on with that, though, because that is extremely important. But what's even more important, we need to get ourselves our next goal. So let's go roll that, shall we? Let me load up the randomizer. I got it ripe and ready to go, because I figured this wouldn't take all that long. You know, when I first saw this tropical curry goal, I was a little concerned about it, but that was actually pretty painless, all things told. Boop, boop. All right. Don't want you to waste cloth. We can get more cloth from the desert trader, though, if we need to. If push comes to shove, that is definitely a possibility. All right. Cook, drop tropical curry. Thought it might take longer, but we got there pretty easily in the end. Finished that goal. What are we up to? 9.8%. This goal right here could be 10%. It might not be. It might round down to 9.9. There's only one way to know for sure. I mean, there's technically multiple ways to know. You could just literally do the math, I suppose, but but I'm not about that life. We're not about math around here, contrary to what you might believe. Actually, I can't even say that with a straight face. We are very much about math. 9.9% next guaranteed. I was thinking it's been a while since we rounded to the next decimal, so 9.9 is probably incoming here. What do we got? See people rooting for backpack. Beat the cowboy game. You want me to get Fector's challenge right now? Catch another fish. Level up. Farming level. So we can get a duck or go pet a duck. All right. Only one way to know. Only the randomizer knows what's behind this, and we're gonna find out in 3, 2. I didn't like that. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. Okay, now it feels right. All right, we're good. We're good. We're safe now. Cook a chocolate cake. Whew, dodge the bullet there. I don't know what the bullet was, but cook a chocolate cake should be totally doable. Easy peasy, pudding in the breezy. Let me tell Nightbot. Hey, Nightbot! Nightbot! I need to cook a tropical cake. Sorry, a chocolate cake. I got tropical cake and tropical curry and chocolate cake confused, conflated. Chocolate. I can't spell today. Cake. Cook a chocolate cake for goal number 56. Don't yell at Nightbot. I have to yell because Nightbot's in the other room. Nightbot's in the other room working from their own computer, so they won't hear me otherwise. A tropical cake would be good. A little pineapple upside down cake. Let me write down chocolate cake. Chat, can I ask you an earnest question? What the heck is an upside down cake, and why are they always pineapple? I've never in my life heard of an upside down cake other than a pineapple upside down cake. I'm assuming You know, I don't even know. I don't even have a guess as to what makes it upside down. I was going to say maybe it's like a 3-tiered cake, but the tiers get bigger as you go up. That's what strikes me as an upside down cake. But, like, that would be a horrible design for a cake, right? Because you flip it upside down. You put the pineapple at the bottom. What makes it upside down? A cake doesn't have a designated up. I guess it's just you flip it when you're in the cooking process. The fruit is on the bottom, and the cake part is on top in the pan in the oven. I guess, you know, traditionally you would have, like, the toppings on top. That's why they're literally called toppings. Okay, you know what? Point taken. Point taken and considered and accepted. It still doesn't tell me why it's only pineapple, though. Why is it only and exclusively pineapple? Surely you could make other types of upside-down cake, right? But, like, upside-down cake is intrinsically tied to pineapples in my mind. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's my own life experience. There's also peach, because pineapple is yum. I'm not disagreeing. I think pineapple is fantastic. I've never actually had a pineapple upside-down cake in particular. But I wouldn't say no, that's for sure. Pineapple has a big surface area. Okay, and that's integral to the cooking process, I would assume. All right, I guess I'll bring these coconuts home with me. We'll bring all this stuff home. We have room for one more thing to take with us as well. Might as well make it these Omni Geodes, I suppose. Or maybe this fiber. I mean, I'm not really using fiber for much. Also, what do we need to cook a chocolate cake? Not that much, surely. Wheat flour, sugar, and egg. Not even any chocolate going into this cake. I don't know where we get the chocolate from. I'm waiting for the Haunted Chocolatier DLC to make my chocolate cake creation process more realistic. For now, I'm just gonna head on home. .6 chocolate. Little fake chocolate. Fake chocolate, otherwise known as chiclet. Wait, what are chiclets? I just unlocked the memory by saying that. Chiclets are like a little, like... They're like little gum candies, right? They're like little pieces of gum. Chiclets are gum. Do they still make them? Because I don't think I've seen chiclets or heard of chiclets in probably like 20 years. But it's still, like, I can still picture them in my brain. There's like yellow ones, pink ones, and like darker pink ones. Have a good one there, Blaine. Have good luck with this super hard goal. Thank you so much. We're gonna need it. I have only had a chiclet of chocolate. Alright. Home sweet home, baby. I need to put away my stuff, but my fridge is so freaking full right now. I wouldn't mind having another fridge, to be honest with you. I know we already have 3. Okay, Omni Geodes can go over here. Tropical Curry we're going to tailor. We have one more piece of cloth here, so let's make the most of it. Once these crystallariums are done processing their diamonds, I think we're going to go ahead and turn them into aquamarines instead for silk. Have a good one there, Tyler. Thanks for hanging out, and thank you again for the generosity earlier. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Tailoring food is an interesting concept. Beatrix is no stranger to it. Silk? I meant cloth. I always confuse silk. I always call cloth silk, and I have to catch myself so that I don't do it. That's my old RuneScape brain for you. Look at this shirt, though, dude. Looks like I'm ready to go to, like, a concert or something, like an electronic concert. Pina colada, mead, beer, and wine all make the same shirt. Reality is often disappointing. And pale ale. Alright. That sorts that out. These coconuts I'll store over here in my assorted, like, fruits and vegetables chest and seeds. Well, we'll deal with this eventually. And pina colada. If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. Can we put it... Is the room in the fridge? Not really, but I do have 4 tortillas and 2 pieces of bread in the fridge. Bread, I think, is actually kind of important to hold on to, right? We can get it pretty easily out of the trash. What about this crystal fruit? I can move this over to the... I mean, pina colada. There's no reason to have these pina coladas, but that's kind of why I love it. I'll just put this over here for now. That works too. All right. Chocolate cake time. So true. We should have everything just in the fridge ready to make a chocolate cake, right? It's a piece of cake to make a pretty cake. So I've been told. Just to drag this out as long as possible, let's go fill up our silo with a little bit of hay, because we've been away for a few days, so might as well put the rest of this in here. Then I'll grab another stack, and then we'll add 97 more pieces. Perfect. Now I'm going to go to Sandy, buy myself a commemorative shirt for this occasion. We'll see what Sandy thinks. Like, what kind of shirt screams chocolate cake to you? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Also, holy moly, this area is getting a little bit overrun with trees. I'm just starting to realize this now. This area was not that bad previously. Like, I rarely remember having to come up here and chop down saplings at all. What happened? What happened, dude? It's all of a sudden. Is it just that the trees have nowhere else to spread because I paved so many places? Maybe I have to pave this area too. This is kind of crazy though. I think that's everything I can chop, as far as I can tell. Oh wait, no, I think there's a little sapling right there. Is that a sapling, or is that just like... Yeah, that is a sapling. Hard to tell sometimes around here. Buy a shirt to commemorate tailoring a shirt. Can I reach my desert obelisk? Thank you. I do not want my desert obelisk to get hemmed in with trees. That said, that area is not that bad to, like, bomb trees if I need to. I don't know if bombing hurts the fruit trees. I assume that it probably could. Hey, a green shirt. I don't think we actually have this particular green shirt. Wait, what is this one better? Is this one better for our frog outfit? It kind of blends more seamlessly with the pants, doesn't it? I'll rock with it for a little while. It's like we got a little frog onesie now, as opposed to the sweater was kind of... It was still working, don't get me wrong. The hoodie was great. Hippity hoppity shirt. I love me a frog onesie. Imagine your bus driver comes up and picks you up from your stop. You're waiting to go home from a long day of work, and they drive up, and you see them in the window riding in a frog onesie. How would you react? Personally, I would get on the bus as fast as possible and be like, thank you for your service, because not everyone can pull off a frog onesie like that. I would know this was the bus for me. I would trust them even more. By the way, Gail, I saw that. Let me catch up with that. Thank you for renewing your membership at the Electron level. It's good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. And thank you for the generosity and support. Greatly appreciate it. All right. Anyway, I guess let's go cook like a chocolate cake or something like that. Bake a chocolate cake even. I could make 48 chocolate cakes if I wanted to. I think I'm just going to settle for 1 right now. And, yeah, we'll leave it at that. I might as well put it in here, because we can... Actually, do I have it? I might already have some in here. Yeah, I do, because it's, like, a good gift for Abigail and Jody in the future. So we can save that. And now we can make as many of them as we want, so we could definitely do that for gift-giving purposes in the future if we need to. Finally passing the amount of goals per stream. We're starting to get ahead of the game. A little bit at a time here. Alright. That one is done and dusted. Chocolate dusted. Ooh, chocolate dust. Sounds delish. Alright, let me pop over to the randomizer here. And a boom. And a boom. And a boom. And a boom. Perfect. All right. Here we are. I believe this is going to be 9.9%. I don't think this is 10%, but get ready just in case. We might about to be breaking into double digits here. Cook a chocolate cake. Complete. 9.9%. They have to tempt me so. At least we know now we are guaranteed. Whatever this goal is, this is the one that's going to push us over 10%. This is a milestone if I've ever seen one. 57 out of 564 goals. What is it going to be? Is the randomizer going to make us work for this 10%? Have we not worked hard enough already? I don't have the answer to that, but I know who does. Gain a farming level! It finally happened! Yo, people have been calling for this one for a hot minute. Gain a farming level as our 10% goal. Oh my god, it's a farming game! We get to farm in this farming simulator! Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to process it. Is this real? Am I looking at the right screen here? Oh my gosh, that is so good. Pet the animals, pet the blue chickens. We could just go on a petting spree. Pick up the void eggs, we could do that too. We can finally clear out those void eggs. We give our animals the attention and care they so desperately need and deserve. Oh my gosh. Alright, well first let me do all my administrative stuff here. Gain a farming level. Goal number 57. Finally. This challenge is finally starting to open up. It only took us 57 goals to get here. To get to a farming level. But here we are. Imagine how differently this challenge could have panned out if it was like goal number 1, gain a farming level, but no. Goal 57, better late than never. That's what I say. Great music, honestly, too. Great music to celebrate it. This is one of my favorite tracks on the soundtrack right now. Only took 17 years to gain 1 farming level. Also, I should unpin this goal. That's so 2 goals ago, Nightbot. Like, oh my god. Okay. Bring you back here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Skills farming. That's the one. Perfect. Gain a farming level. It feels good to click that one. Walnuts from farming are probably a better idea. Farming walnuts? Oh, we do need to do that at some point, don't we? We do need to get the gold walnuts from farming. That's true. That's true. Alright, well first let's see. Like, what's our actual... How do I check my farming experience? Like, none of my tools really indicate my farming experience right now. I'm gonna go to bed, to be honest with you. Let's go to bed and we'll figure it out in the morning. I know we're pretty close to a farming level, but I don't know the actual exact amount of experience. Watering can, thank you. Yeah, watering can should tell us probably. Watering can? Nope, that's still foraging for some reason. Go and pick up an egg. I guess, I mean, yeah, at this point, we might as well just, like, go and do something to gain farming experience, and then we'll learn that way. Scythe? Scythe is also... Oh, wait, it turned to farming. Is it because I'm on the farm now? 91 out of 100. We need 9 experience in order to gain our first level here. Okay. Look, this is non-negotiable. We have to pet a duck. Like... After all this time, we have to pet one of our ducks so we can see them finally swim. So I'm going to go do that because that is the one non-negotiable thing in this entire thing. I need to see this duck swim. Ooh, HelloFresh. It won't work. Wait, did we experimented with this previously? Why doesn't it work? How do I get the duck? How do I get the duck to swim? I have to rig it. Look at all these animals. They're so pettable all of a sudden. I need a swimming duck in my life. I have to let them out after I pet them inside. Okay. If I go inside, are there any ducks in here? There's no ducks. Confirmed, no duck %. What about in here? No ducks. A lot of eggs, though. Wait, why are there eggs on the ground? It's because my auto grabber's full. Uh-oh. What the heck is going on here? Oh, geez. Okay, we need to resolve this. This is not great. Yeah, my animals are... I think my animals... I mean, for the most part, they still seem to be giving me, like, high-quality goods, but there's definitely been periods of unhappiness out here. Might have been full for a while. Do you think so? I hope not. How many eggs are on the ground? We got, like, one right behind the auto grabber here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 eggs on the ground. Who knows how long it's been like that. What about this? This is still going just fine. We do have some lower quality milk. And some of those eggs are from the witch, that's true. Did I get a new brown chicken? No, I think they've just, like, lost happiness at some point, because the silos have gone empty every so often, which means I think they lose happiness. Speaking of, maybe we should, like... I should get some grass starters so I can actually, like, give the animals, like, some outdoor feed for a little while. I think that would be fun. I don't know how well it would go. I feel like they'd, like, plow through it pretty quickly, but I feel like they deserve that. Okay, I need to sort out that auto grabber situation down in that one coop, though. So let me just put away all the things I don't currently need. You've never seen a small iridium milk. There's a first time for everything, I suppose. Iridium normal milk is very hard to get. I didn't even see that we had iridium normal milk. Did I accidentally get a rare item? I guess we could just, like, sell a bunch of it. Yeah, that's true. It's probably the best way to go, right? Let's check out... Oh, pardon me. Pardon me, my friend. Okay. We do have small iridium eggs as well. A couple of them. High friendship, low mood. Something like that, I suppose. Okay, well, let's just clear out, like, a bunch of this. I might as well... This is all good for friendship and stuff. Wool, duck feathers. Some duck feathers are good for friendship as well, actually, but we gotta make do here. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Let's start with that and go from there. One way to encourage ducks to go for a swim is to build a coop right next to a lake/river if you have the space. I mean, they're all right next to the ocean, though. Does the ocean not count? Are ducks afraid of the ocean? New lore just dropped? Or ocean. Okay, got it. We're gonna go do a little bit of selling. I don't know if we're gonna do, like, a full selling run to clear out all of these today. I guess, like, we could, but... The door has to be, like, literally next to it. I got you. No need to worry about that. Hey, Pierre. Sorry to put you through this again. Actually, I'm not that sorry after you've been taking credit for, like, all my crops and stuff. There we go. It was, like, a quick, like, $200,000 to $300,000 there just by, like, clearing out one little auto grabber. Now he'll take more credit. Actually, but while I'm here, I might as well buy... I mean, not that I'm not going to come back, but before I forget, let's buy a bunch of grass starters. And by a bunch, I do mean a bunch. I will buy a stack of grass starters for my animal friends. Your ducks swim randomly, no real rhythm or reason. I wish that my ducks would do that. I just want to see a duck swimming in person. Is that so much to ask? Pierre just has a very good farm in the back of his shop. I'll believe it when I see it. He does have a quite, you know, a quite nice display at the Stardew Valley Fair. I'll give him that. I don't know where he's growing all that stuff, though, is the problem. Okay. I need to get... I'm going to go back into this coop. Back into the coop I've been clearing out, because I should continue trying to clear it out as best I can. Like, these small eggs... These small eggs, like, I don't really care that much about, to be honest. I just kind of want to get them out of here. And try and leave room as much as I can for, like, larger eggs. I'll sell all these. I guess I can ship these dino eggs as well. And leave it just like that for right now. Pierre probably has things growing in Caroline's greenhouse. That makes a lot of sense, actually. New headcanon accepted. Is Iota somewhere down here amongst all the animals? Did I ride Iota down? I feel like I did, but I don't know where she is anymore, so I'm just gonna run on foot. I lost track of my horse. Help, I need a horse flute. Don't insult the unhappy chickens. I would never dare to insult the unhappy chickens. I know what happens if you aggravate chickens too much. I've played The Legend of Zelda in the past. When was the new outfit donned? We've been rocking the frog suit for about like a stream and a bit here. Seems like I do not own a horse. Oh, you're right. I don't own a horse. You do not own a horse. Thank you, Nightbot, for the reminder. Also, Pierre does not buy dinosaur eggs. Shouldn't be that surprising, but... What's the command? Exclamation point complete if you're looking for the list of completed goals, which is looking pretty hefty these days, I must say. You haven't played The Legend of Zelda, what happens? Let's just say you probably should not attack the chickens unless you are trying to, like, get a speedrun world record for game over %. Say the chickens do not take that kindly to it. Looks like our blue chickens are... The blue chickens are just loving life right now. They're only giving white eggs. I didn't realize that blue chickens laid exclusively white eggs. Part of me thought they would lay a combination of white and brown eggs because there are no blue eggs, but, you know, whatever works, I suppose. Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about clearing out all this stuff. I really just wanted to get that one auto grabber cleared. Should I should probably clear off the eggs in this coop, like in all these coops, right? Just like clear the ground of all these eggs. I should use some of my experience for that. I mean, I only have 9 experience before I level up. But I can use some experience after that as well. Because we'll have a lot more leeway for our next farming level. Paint the new coop blue. I didn't even think about that. We should go and paint it at some point. I think I'm gonna bite the bullet and do it. Also, hello, by the way, Gertrude. It's been a while since I've said hello to you. That is 5 experience. 1 more egg should do the trick here. That's level 1 farming. I'm gonna finish clearing out all the eggs here. Eat void egg. I don't think so. Shell and all. All right. Ooh, iridium quality brown egg. Don't mind if I do. We'll take it. I'll just load these in here for right now. I do have regular eggs just there now. And there was one in the blue chicken coop, because the witch... I mean, I should honestly be thanking the witch, because the fact that she put a void egg in that coop reminded me that the coop was not yet full. Sorry, blue chicken. I don't want to... I mean, I wouldn't mind petting you now, because we have some experience to work with, but... I wouldn't, it's not... I want to be careful, you know? Sarah Yams, welcome on in. Good to see you. You're just in time for our farming level, which we actually just got. I should still consider, like, what else I can do now that I have more farming experience to work with. But before we get on that train, we should roll our next goal, because maybe our next goal will also be level up a farming again, and then we'll just be able to, like, do everything we need to do stress-free. That would be insane, but, you know, stranger things have happened. Pet all the animals. If I get another farming level, I might just do that, honestly. I might go on a petting spree, because they look so forlorn. They seem so forlorn based on all these context clues. I need to pet them. I need to pet them, even if only for one day. All right. Let's go. Let's go do it, shall we? Dawn Time, thank you for being a member for 18 months, by the way, at the Positron level, no less. Thank you so much for the support. 10%, let's go. That was 10%. I didn't even think about that. Holy moly, I was so focused on petting and the happiness of my animals. I completely forgot that was our 10% milestone right there. We're about to see it live. Did we already talk about the Stardew concert tour? I mentioned it briefly at the start of yesterday's stream. I'm super excited to see how that goes. I don't know if I'll be able to attend any of the scheduled events in person, but it seems very cool. And for those who don't know, Stardew Valley, Concerned Ape announced just 2 days ago, I guess at this point, that there's going to be a Stardew Valley musical, like, orchestral concert tour that goes around mostly United States, but they do have shows in various other parts of the world, like Australia, the UK, some up in Canada. There's some in, like, Korea, I think. South Korea, I believe. Yeah. It's they're like all over the place. So it's so definitely check it out. Look it up. You can probably figure it out with a quick Google search and see if there's any shows near you. I don't know if there will be any near me. Or, I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to go to any of the ones, because there are none, like, specifically super near me. But I would definitely be interested. Not coming anywhere remotely near you? That's unfortunate. I feel like that's going to be the sad truth for a lot of people, but for those of you who do have a location near you, more power to you. And I'm sure there'll be, like, recordings of it and stuff, too, so we can at least, like, hear the amazing music. So I look forward to that eventually. All right. Let's go randomize, shall we? My new slogan. It's time to randomize! Whoa! All right. But before you randomize, you have to hydrate first. That's just how things go around here. So let me take a quick sippy. Oops, accidentally 10%. Silly me. 10.1% hype. Get some 10.1s in chat. 10.1. Because 10% wasn't quite good enough for us. We need to go all the way. 10.1. BEA beautiful. But you know what that means? That means that there's still 89.9% of this challenge remaining. So we better hop to it, starting with shipping a red cabbage. We should have that stowed away in the chest. A lot of these, like, shipping crops goals should be free because we've grown pretty much all the crops, right? And if not, it's still summer. We can grow that. So, well, I don't know how much time it takes to grow one, but we'll see. Let me tell Nightbot what's happening. Actually, I mean, this one might be so fast that I don't even need to worry about telling Nightball what's happening, but... Ship a red cabbage. 58. Perfect. We're schmooving through the goals today, though, already. This is our 4th goal, and it's going to be completed, like, pretty much immediately. So, I mean, 5 goals or bust, right? Red cabbage. All right. Bada boom. And I'm just going to turn off the thing in the top left for right now. The little goal reminder, just because this one I don't feel like is going to need to be that... it's not going to be that important to keep up with it. I think it's probably going to be over before we know it, if I had to guess. That said, it's late in the day. The animals are going to start going inside soon, and I think I'm going to take that opportunity once they all do move inside to plant as many grass starters as I can get away with down here. Give them a nice little tasty surprise in the morning, assuming it's not going to, like, rain or something. And if it does rain, you know what? All the better, because then the grass will be nice and fresh the next day. Wonder if 10 goals in one stream will be doable. It depends on which 10 we get, to be honest. That is the deciding factor here. What are the odds that we get to go 10 goals without running into something that, like, stops us cold in our tracks or takes, like, quite a while longer? I mean, the further we get in the challenge, theoretically, the faster we should be able to do most goals, but there are still some that are going to take a while, like a lot of the befriending goals and stuff. Check the weather? Why not? It's going to be sunny all day, and on Ginger Island, too. I'll take it. Alright, I'm going to move this just so it doesn't mess up my inventory feng shui. Perfect. I think we're finally not a newcomer anymore. I don't know if it'll say that yet, because I haven't gotten... We are still a newcomer according to this, but I haven't gotten the notification that I've leveled up in farming yet, because I haven't gone to bed. Also, let me grab the red cabbage. Red cabbage, right there, perfect. And shippy bye-bye. Boom. Shipped. Done. It's not official until we sleep and see it on the shipping page, but the goal is complete in spirit at least. Alright, animals should be going inside pronto here. In fact, it looks like most of them already have gone inside. There are a few little stragglers that are taking the last little rays of sunlight while they can. More power to them. Hopefully they won't tattle on me and tell all their little animal friends that I am indulging them with as much grass as their cute little animal faces can take. And once we do all this here, we can also move the stone cairns and stuff around a little bit to, I mean, we could probably invest in even more stone cairns, to be honest with you. Just so we have, like, a ton of spots where the grass, like, will continue to spread from. I don't know how many would be a good amount of stone cairns to subsist, like, all these animals. But more than what we have is what I'm gonna say. Frog's Legs, welcome on in. The current goal is to ship a red cabbage, which has been done. And now I'm just doing some odds and ends, basically. Currently just feeding my animals. As you do. You know how you have to feed animals by, you know, completely paving your entire farm with luscious, beautiful grass. Welcome on back, J Nuggets. Alright, I'm just gonna put it in every feasible spot that I can here. Sea urchin, I don't want to pick that up because that is foraging experience. We have not had the luxury of being able to level up foraging yet, so that's just unfortunate. Maybe one day. We're getting close to the point where we've got at least one level in everything. We've got one in... Currently, this is our level setup. We need one foraging and one combat level in order to complete the set. Not that combat levels in particular are that interesting. I mean, the one thing that combat levels will unlock for us is, I mean, obviously, like, they'll unlock recipes and stuff, at, like, crafting recipes and things, as every skill does, but they'll also unlock the ability to get more monster eradication goals, because that's how it's coded into the randomizer, is that if you have a certain, like, amount of combat experience leeway, then and only then it will give you certain monster eradication goals, so that way you don't accidentally level up when you didn't mean to. Also, beautiful starscape out here tonight. You gotta appreciate that when you get the chance. I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna start moving the stone cairns a little bit, just to make this a little bit better, a little bit more efficient. You could say it's unfortunate. You could. And maybe I would. Does anyone know how much tickets to the concert are gonna cost? I don't know if that information has been put out there yet. Not as far as I've seen. But I'm not, I haven't kept up to date with it. But I mean, it's literally just been announced like 2 days ago. So we'll see. Okay, I don't have a weapon to deal with these chumps, so just gonna finish up that little section there. I guess I should finish up this section too. This little section right north of this barn could probably do with a little bit of grassification as well. First time catching any stream ever? Oh my gosh, Maru, welcome on in. It's good to see you. You picked a great community to join in on for streaming. It's very chill and fun here. I'm happy to have you. And keep things nice and laid back. I say as I run for my life from 2 bats who are swarming for Beatrix's blood. Living hat opportunity. One day we'll get a living hat. I honestly feel like probably the rarest, like one of the rarest things that can happen in Stardew Valley is to get a living hat from a wilderness golem. I understand that the odds of it are lower than the odds of getting it from fiber. Like it's 1 in 10,000 from a wilderness golem versus 1 in 100,000 from fiber. But consider how many wilderness golems you kill in your time in Stardew Valley. They only spawn on the farm if you have monster spawning enabled. That's the only place you can ever see them. And so like they don't even like spawn until it's like late enough in the day for them to spawn. So it's like it's, you know, the opportunities for you to kill wilderness golems are so few and far between. That is a little bit ridiculous. So if you've ever gotten one from a wilderness golem, I would contend that that is even luckier than getting them from fiber, because you can grind out fiber a lot faster. Saw a video about it, and the grind took the person 100 plus hours. To get it specifically from a wilderness golem, I would believe that. Honestly, this seems like on the luckier end. You don't think you've ever killed a wilderness golem now that you think about it? Oh, Maru, thank you very much for becoming a member at the Electron level, by the way. I greatly appreciate the support. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your newfound emotes and your sword. Careful where you swing that thing. All right. I think we're good to go here. I've planted all my grass. I've done all my daily duties. Let's go ahead and lock in the day. What's Pie doing up there sleeping in the nursery? You're not a baby, Pie. You can sleep in my bed with me. It's okay. It's all good. Level 1 farming, +1 watering can proficiency and hoe proficiency, and we can craft a scarecrow, and we can craft basic fertilizer. Holy moly. Wait, is this a quest complete? No, the quest is to gain level 1 farming and craft a scarecrow. That's like the initial quest that we have not yet completed. 260 for our red cabbage, plus a quick 20,000 for these dinosaur eggs. I know which one's more important to me. Pie needs own bed. Very, very cat of him. Pie needs his personal space. As pretty much every cat does. Except when they don't. Except when they demand pets. But if you pet them for even a single moment too long, then you better watch out, pal. Alright. Red cabbage achieved. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go roll a new goal, shall we? Anyone else find Argon from the roguelike mod? I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. That roguelike mod stream is pretty popular. Or it has like it has considerably more views than my average stream VODs do. That said, a few of there's something weird going on because like a few of the most recent randomizer stream VODs have the randomizer VODs after like a week or two they average probably like 1,000 to 2,000 views each, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less, depending on. A few of the most recent ones have gotten to like 7,000 or 8,000 views, or like 6,000 to 8,000 views. But I don't know if that's actually people finding them, because like the amount of likes on them are virtually identical to the other ones, and they have like a lot more dislikes, which is very confusing to me. I don't know if they're just like random like bots coming along disliking them, or like what's going on. It seems like a very strange pattern in my YouTube analytics. I don't know how to explain it, but it looks like wrong. It looks like something like weird happened, something non-human happened, if you know what I mean. You just kind of get a feel for those things if you do this long enough. Either way, it's neither here nor there. Have a good one there, Gail. Thanks for hanging out. All right, let me grab a goal. Grab a goal. I need a new goal for you and for me. Pikachu Bob, hello, hello. Been gone a couple months. How long has it been since The Price of Perfection finished? It's been over a year, I think, since The Price of Perfection, like the streaming process of it actually finished. I'm pretty sure like we finished that in the summer of last year, so it's been a hot minute for sure. I think it was like August of last year that we finished that. How the time flies, right? Unless I'm getting confused. No, that's right, because then we moved on to like the gift-a-thon and that sort of stuff later that year. So either way, I digress. Good to see you. All right, ship a red cabbage officially completed. Finish that goal up. 10.3%. 10.3% and climbing. No level up video still feels so fresh. It's very good. I'm glad you think so, Forever Pluey. It's still one that I can go back and watch and enjoy, yeah. All right, 10.3%. That is 5 goals. Wait, is that 4? That's 4 goals completed. Moving on to the 5th goal. Can we set a new world record for goals completed in one stream? I better hurry up and find out, shouldn't I? Generate a new goal, please. Yes! Oh, Chad, I don't know about this one. This seems like it could be a little tough. I feel like we're in for the long haul this time. I sense a multi-stream long grind. Like, just think about all the steps involved in this one, chat. We have to, number one, we have to, like, find wood. Like, how does one find wood in this game? And then I have to navigate my way from wherever I found the wood to the shipping bin. And then, assuming I have room in my shipping bin, you know, the shipping bin's not just infinite space or anything like that. Holy moly, I'm sweating. The randomizer is so cruel, I know, right? Alright. Ship wood, baby. Wood. I just wrote wood on my list. Gonna take longer to tell us about it than to actually do it. I don't know what you're talking about, Lisa. This is gonna be a hefty goal if I've ever seen one. Let me go tell Nightbot. Ship wood. Goal number 59. I don't know, man. Maybe this is too hard. You think this is like a farm computer situation? We're gonna have to like re-roll this one because, you know, I didn't program the randomizer properly and it came up when it shouldn't have. All right, here we go. Let's figure it out, chat. I know that working together, we can get to the end of this one. It's not going to be easy, but I have faith in us. All right. Whew, okay. Wait, is this wood? Common mushroom. It's like brown. Is it a common mushroom that's made of wood? Maybe I should ship that. Or with this flooring, though. Hold on, this flooring? That's a brick floor. That's not wood. That's not wood. Wait, I got it. Chat, I know. The weathered floor. Wait, don't we have so much weathered flooring? Hold on, we got weathered floor right here. Well, I'll just give this guy a little quirked smile instead. We can go ahead and ship the weathered floor. It's made of wood, right? Job done. Sell a wooden chicken statue? I don't even think it would let me. It needs to be sticky like a stick to be wood. Hold on, I also need to replant my fall seed over here. Fall seed may be brown as well, but it's not wooden, I'm pretty sure. The bear statue. Sell my house! You're a genius. I can't ship my house, though. That's the only problem. I could probably sell it, but I can't ship it, and shipping is kind of integral to the goal here. Alright. Let's see. We gotta have something in here that's useful for this goal. Oh, the chest! Yo, I'm so glad we got that chest from the night market, chat. We could real quick go to the walnut room. We're gonna have to get like a few more golden walnuts and stuff, and I think it's its own goal, but you know, we'll just ignore that part. And we'll just go into the walnut room, get ourselves a deconstructor, and deconstruct the chest. I don't see a problem with that method. No, wait, chat! I'm so dumb. We just have wood in this chest, obviously. Oh my gosh. Alright. Crisis averted. We just have wood. We can just skip that whole part. Wait. Wait, this wood... This doesn't look right. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. This wood, it's hardwood. A special kind of wood. Oh, okay. Well, that's not gonna do then. They didn't say ship a special kind of wood. They said only to ship, like, regular wood or something like that. Chat, I'm kind of stumped. Kind of stumped. Wait. Stumped. 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 There's stumps. Stump. Stump. I've cracked the code, chat. I had to commit one foraging experience to it, but I think it's gonna be worth it in the long run. I think it's gonna be worth it in the long run. And you know what? I'll even craft one of them into a weathered floor so I can replace the stump. There we go. Problem solved, baby. I'm gonna ship one piece of wood. I could have bought it from Robin. Yeah, but where's the thrill in that? Who else is gonna say they had to commit experience to shipping wood? Alright, alright. I pulled your leg long enough. That wood has officially been shipped. You're gonna laugh if that one foraging experience ends up mattering? In what world could it possibly matter? I can't even fathom a situation where that would matter. Wasn't I such an anti-experience guy for everything else? There's just no other way. There's no other way around it, chat. I'm sorry. I can't conceive of a method to get wood without experience. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. No reset percent. 2 gold. Honestly, 1 more gold than it's probably worth. Foraging level up next, that would be convenient. Alright, wood has been shipped. Here's what our shipping collection currently looks like, by the way. It's starting to fill out somewhat nicely. We still have a long way to go, obviously. We should expect yet more shipping goals to come. But for now, will the next one be yet another shipping goal? Let's go find out. See you guys in December as we go. If only we hadn't chopped that stump. Could you imagine? If we're literally 1 experience off, I'm gonna be like, for like some random thing in the future, I'm gonna be like crying. But you know what? I've made my bed. I'm gonna lie in it. It was worth it. All right. Threw us for a bit of a loop, that one, but we got there in the end. I hope that the journey to get there wasn't too traumatizing for anybody. Ship wood officially complete. Boom. Get some wood emojis in chat, please. Wood emojis. Whatever that means. You're guessing ship iridium ore or craft a furnace or walnut room. Ship hardwood would be an amazing next goal. Yo, thank you for the wood emojis. Appreciate it. This is a celebratory occasion for sure. And how would the randomizer like to celebrate it? Why, of course, by giving us our next goal. Ship farm. Fibrous farm unlocked, baby! Let's go! Yo! Fibrous farm! We've arrived! We've come full circle! And so the cycle begins anew. Fibrous farm real. How, dude? How do you go from ship wood to ship fiber? I didn't think anything could one-up that last goal in terms of sheer ridiculosity. All right. Let me tell Nightbot to ship fiber. Holy moly. Ship fiber. Goal. This is goal 60. Of all the goals to be goal 60. I mean, not that 60 is a particularly special number, but I like my multiples of 10 just like anybody else does, right? Randomizer's preparing for the ultimate betrayal. Do you think it's building up to something, like, horrifying? If now we have to kill a wilderness golem. Alright. Well, I'm green, so I'd obviously know where all my green fibrous goods are. Will the next goal be to ship stone? That would be the perfect triad, wouldn't it? Alright. Look, it was a good joke the first time. I'm not going to drag it out too much longer. We have like 1,673 fiber in here. I'm just going to ship one. You know what? I'll ship two. In before. No, you needed 1,672 fiber exactly for all your future goals. Now you're going to be one short. No. It's all right. I can just go to the mutant bug lair and get some more. It's all good. My silo. I guess my silo would be full because I planted all that grass, huh? I touched grass for the first time in so long. What a gracious grassy stream. The randomizer saw I was planting all these goods. Look, the animals are so happy. They're chowing down. They're chowing down on all this fiber. Let's not get crazy here. 1 wood, 2 fiber. What's next? 3 stone? The randomizer literally has comedic timing. Sometimes the funniest thing in the world is randomness. Also, are my summer spangles ready yet? I kind of want to go check. I don't remember when I planted them specifically. But I want to bask in the field while I have the chance. They're not quite ready yet. The Junimos are tending to the flowers nicely. They're not quite there yet, though. And just make sure, okay, no harvesting here. And no harvesting here. All right. Welcome on in, casual gamer. Easy goals for a change. I mean, it started off pretty easy. Like, cooked tropical curry wasn't too bad. Chocolate cake, that was okay. But, like, these last couple, ship wood and ship fiber, whew, it's been quite the odyssey. But we're finally at the end of shipping this fiber, so... Boom, boom, boom. Put these in here. Head off to bed. Lock it in. 2 fiber shipped. I love when it's such a small number that it like doesn't even like have the animation of counting up. It just like plops a little 2 in front of your face. It's like 2 gold for you. Not to mention the level up in farming. That's probably like the most pivotal goal for the future of the challenge. For sure. Alright. Why are we doing aquamarine in the crystallarium? Because you can trade aquamarine at the desert trader for cloth for tailoring tailoring purposes in the future. And we all know how much Beatrix enjoys her wardrobe changes. So we got to give her lots of opportunities. All right. Bring me back to the randomizer. Take me back to Randomizer City, where the goals are green and the finish button looks so pretty. I just gotta press it. Ooh. 10.6% unlocked. 10.6% and climbing. No time to celebrate, though. We gotta see what's next. Generate goal. Ship a void egg. All right. I mean, it kind of looks like a stone if you squint at it a little bit. Yo, that's kind of handy, though. That's handy. Any of these, like, animal goods that we get to ship are, that's one less thing I have to run to Pierre on a payday if I ever need to do that. Not that paydays are, you know, that important anymore with my $5 million. Void egg. It's a stone with acne. It's being so nice today. I mean, there was bound to be a day like this eventually, is all I'm going to say. Is that eventually there's enough easy, basically free goals in the randomizer that eventually you're going to have to hit a streak. No matter how unlucky you get, you're going to hit a wave of goals that are just like, finally they're giving me a break. And I think we're finally there. At least for a little while. Ship a void egg. A void dance. Not quite as tough as shipping wood or fiber or anything like that, so we should be okay here. We have plenty of void eggs, I'm pretty sure. All right, bring you on back in. Why do Charlie Barley and I call them Gallers? I think Charlie was... I just literally stole it from Charlie, and I think she calls them Gallers because there's a little G in the symbol next to your money up here. So she was like, is it gold? Is it dollars? Gallers? I think that's how that went. It's like from one of her very earliest Stardew Valley videos, from what I remember. What's the current goal? Exclamation point goal. We are currently looking to ship a void egg. We're on a shipping extravaganza lately, and it continues with the offspring of our lovely little void chickens. Just make my way quickly down this way. So we have I think both of our void chickens, or like all of our, I think we only have two, right? We only have two little void chickens. You could be forgiven for thinking we have more because literally all of our animals, like homes, are painted the color of void chickens. All right. I guess I will just ship like all these higher quality ones. I don't know. I guess there's not really a reason to hold on to void eggs specifically. Well, that's not true. To befriend like Sebastian, right? So maybe we hold on to the higher quality ones and we ship like the basic quality ones. Because they could be better used for, like, befriending in the future. I will get more anyway, so it's not, like, that big of a deal either way. Let's just go ahead and ship, like, all these. Krobus and the Wizard like them, too? True, yeah. Actually, I don't know if the Wizard does. The Wizard likes Void Essence. The Wizard has 4 loved gifts. There's Void Essence, Purple Mushroom, Super Cucumber, and Solar Essence. For some reason, that's locked forever in my brain. I think he probably... Maybe he likes them? I don't know. Alright. A jet black egg with red flecks. It's warm to the touch, even after all this time. Get sold, son. Just Krobus, then. Yeah, I believe Krobus would. Or maybe Krobus... I know Krobus likes Void Mayonnaise. Either way. I know for a fact that Sebastian likes them, so there we got at least one purpose there, so. Alright, I think we're good to head to bed here. Boom. The goals just keep on coming. They can't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Fed to the shipping bin. Hit the ground running. Alright. Void eggs successfully shipped, 15 of them as a matter of fact. Look at our shipping collection. As much as I'm enjoying expanding our shipping collection here, you know, I wouldn't mind expanding some of our other collections, maybe like a little crafting or cooking or heck, you know what? It's been a while since our last fishing goal even. I know the randomizer doesn't mind a fishing goal every now and again, so let's see if we can mix it up a little bit, shall we? Not that the shipping goals aren't, you know, the most exciting thing. Make a chest, please. Crafting would be pretty nice. We haven't had a crafting goal in like a hot minute for sure. All right. Bring it back in here. Finish this one up. Thank you for your service, Void Egg. 10.8%. Let's keep it running. I'm going to keep this momentum going as long as I possibly can. I'm going to hit a brick wall eventually. Is shipped age row that brick wall? Surprisingly, no. No, it's not. This is much more doable than it would seem. That's okay. This is okay. You called it for fishing. You called it for fishing XP. That you did. I do remember that. We got the fish ponds. We do have the fish ponds, but we got an ace up our sleeve as well. We did actually put row away in a chest probably like 15 years ago. It's not... Do you think it's aged by now, chat? We put row away in a chest. If I just like ship the row, surely I could make Your Honor, I would contend that is aged row. That is, I left it in my chest to wither and rot for 15 years or so. I think that's aged enough. All right, pre-aged row. Aged row. Extra aged Beatrix Farms row. Ancient row, baby. All right. Let me tell Nightbot the good news. We got another shipping goal. Ship aged row. Catch me shipping aged row before I ship regular row. I'm just quirky like that. And you know what? This one will actually take a little bit longer because we have to like wait for it to age and stuff. So I'll put the goal in the top left as well. Why not? Aged row. Boom. Retro. Retro row. 20-year-old row. We're not quite there yet. Vintage row. Finally. Where's our row? Eel row. Fresh fish eggs. I would beg to differ on the fresh part of that, to be honest with you. Oh, eel row. I wouldn't have it any other way, honestly. I will be honored to have our first shipment of row be from the one and only Craig. Craig the eel. Those have been around the randomizer for long enough. Surely you remember Craig, our very first fishy friend from a trash can way back in year 1. Still living his best life in our fish pond. Ooh! And we got nice little summer spangles to celebrate the occasion. Look at this. These are so pretty. Even better when it's not raining. They add a nice splash of color down here. Thank you, Craig, for this opportunity. He's got even more row with his newfound friends in there to share, but I'll let you guys keep that one for the time being. Fresh eggs. All right. Well, we only have the one preserves jar, and it's currently working on our next supply of ancient fruit jelly. I guess we probably just sleep until that's done. And then we can put our aged row in there. I could literally just break it, I guess, because I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna let the jelly go to waste. I'm not gonna let it go to waste. Let's go ahead and just sleep the day. It's pretty close to being done, I bet. Yeah, it's there already, so it's fine. No problem at all. There you go. That preserves jar is about to be so confused. I've been putting in ancient fruits and only ancient fruits in there, and all of a sudden there's like fish eggs, and it just has no idea what to do with it. Did I say ancient fruit jelly? I might have been, you know, sometimes if I start talking, I can like slur my words together. I just talk so fast and talk over myself. Alright. How long does roe take to age? Like, could I just, like, wait it out today, or is it gonna be, like, longer than that? Should I just, like, sleep the days away until it's ready to go? I don't age roe all that often, or at least I haven't in a very long time. 3 days? Okay. Alright, well, then we'll just sleep it away then. Should still be able to get it in time for summer here. Look at the Junimos frolicking about in their beautiful patch of summer spangles. I feel like I didn't realize that summer spangles came in like this many colors. Look at all these colors. They're so nice. What's your favorite summer spangle color? I'm like this like light bluish green fan myself. Like this like seafoam minty green, whatever that is. That one's my favorite. But I don't think there's a wrong answer. I think all the summer spangles are pretty beautiful. Like the magenta, light blue, cyan. Yeah, the minty one is so nice. Those are definitely gonna fill the huts. We'll see, we'll see. The Junimos are resourceful. I'm sure they can make room for them. Minty rocks. Also make fabulous clothes of different colors. Ooh. Looking forward to that, then. Speaking of, what day does the Desert Trader trade for cloth? I want to say it's Tuesday. I don't know what in my heart of hearts tells me that it's Tuesday, but I believe that it's Tuesday. You love all of them and I can't make you pick a favorite? That's honestly totally fair. That's my mentality with a lot of things, too. If I love something, then it'll be like, I'm not going to pick a favorite. It's like the other day, I saw, like, on my YouTube homepage, there was a community post, like a poll, from the Avatar The Last Airbender official YouTube channel. And the poll was, what's your least favorite element? And out of principle, like the 4 options, they were obviously like fire, earth, air, and water. Out of principle, I did not pick any of them because I'm like, I love them all for different reasons. I was like, why would you make me answer this question? I refuse. I abstain. It's all about balance. Exactly. It's like they didn't even watch the show. The element of surprise. There's no such thing as a bad element. That's what I'm saying. 72 more pieces of hay. I guess I can just, like, now, I'll just make it part of my daily routine. I'll just pop out, fill up the silo, and if I don't need to do anything else, I can just head off to bed. Such is the case today. Cloth on Wednesday. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. And anyone else who told me and I just didn't read it, which is always highly possible. Ooh, quick Emily dance moment. And I do see our aged roe is officially ready, but let's take care of business here. No, I'm gonna grab it so I can get the ancient jelly back in place here. Aged eel roe. Fish eggs aged in salt to bring out the flavor. I didn't even have to add the salt. They come pre-salted. It's kind of pog, honestly. It even looks like the aged roe icon. It's pretty close. This one's slightly more brown than the like just the basic aged roe icon, I think. But you're not wrong. It's like it's about as close as we're gonna get, I think. All right. Well, let's go ship it, shall we? Actually, you know what? These days, I don't even have to step outside to ship things if I don't want to. I can make use of this good fella's nose right here and just, like, ship it like that. I don't know why I headed outside again. What row is this icon even? This is eel row. Not a row you traditionally make, but we do things a little bit differently around here on Fractured Farm. Here on Fractured Farm, we're about the simpler things in life. Frog onesies, gamer rooms, and aged eel row. Oh, the basic one? I don't know. I think it's just like a default one that like it's like a placeholder one for ones that don't like come from any specific fish, but I don't think you can actually get it in the game because I don't think the traveling cart sells aged row, so you can't get like, you know, you can't get vague fish aged row. Either way, let's lock it in. Lewis comes into your house at night, and that's such a bizarre thought. As long as he doesn't mess with anything I got going on in here, I've got my house set up exactly how I like it. I'm not about to let Lewis mess that up for me. Is it in the picture in the collection? That's probably the only place you ever really see it. Like the default aged row sprite. I'm pretty sure that is the one that they use in the collection, yeah. Right there. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's slightly more orange. A little bit more orange hued than our traditional, or than the row that we actually shipped. But regardless of the hue or saturation or alpha channel, do I have his solid gold statue? I do not. He's still working on it as far as I know. Regardless of hue, saturation, or otherwise, let's go roll ourselves a new goal, shall we? I will put this away in my cellar real quick, lest I forget, and run back to the randomizer. All right. Waste not, want not. Let's get in the randomizer here. That is officially... Did I write that one down? I did write that down. So we have completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is our 8th goal in one stream, and we're not even at the 2-hour mark. We are flying through these. Holy moly. 8 might already be a record. I don't know what our previous record was, but finish it up. Get me to 11%, please. Quick 11s in chat. 11s. It's a pretty good prime number. 1, 1. Also known as 2% in binary. Wait, no, that's 3%. 3%. 11s. It's just a fun number to type. Any number that's just like the same digit over and over is just fun to type because you just go pop pop. Quick pop pop. Anyway. That's the child part of my brain that's very easily amused, I suppose. And you know what else amuses that childlike part of my brain? The random possible options behind this generate goal button. We've been having it easy for most of this stream so far. Are we due for a difficult goal? Why don't you tell me, randomizer? Why don't you tell me? Upgrade the trash can? What on earth? Tool upgrade hype. Let's go. Copper trash can incoming. Yo, we can start to salvage some things when we throw stuff away now. Little bit of residual income. Let's go. How much do you get from a copper trash can? Is it like it's like 20% of the item that you throw away or something like that? Maybe even less, like 15%. Should have specified what you wanted to upgrade. Yeah, the randomizer heard, oh, you guys want a tool upgrade? Oh yeah, no problem, no problem. How do you like this tool? How do you feel about this one? Yeah, 15% sounds right. All right. Upgrade the trash can. For a moment when I saw that goal, I kind of had to parse what it meant. Because I was like, upgrade the trash can. What does that even mean? Because I don't think I've ever, and I mean ever, upgraded my trash can in this game. It's the same process as upgrading any other tool, as far as I know. Other than that, I think you still get to use your trash can if, like, while Clint is upgrading it. Trash can. That would be kind of awkward if you just weren't allowed to throw anything away while Clint was upgrading it. It would make sense, but, you know, as far as game mechanics go, it probably wouldn't be the best idea. When you upgrade the trash can, it's mostly by accident. Just a little misclick situation. I think I did it for Fibrous or Iron Man. That does sound familiar, actually. Alright, ship-aged row. That's no longer the case. We're working with outdated information. Where would it be here? Copper trash can. Get the copper trash. Get the copper trash bad. You only upgrade it at the very end. It's kind of one of those afterthoughts, isn't it? A lot of the time. Alright, but do we have copper? I should probably just, like, stock up on copper, huh? Like, we always end up in this situation when we need copper bars or any kind of metal bar. Like, I should just be, like, I should just have, like, a bunch of copper ready to go. For other potential tool upgrades. If everyone carried around trash cans, we'd have less litter. Yeah, but then everyone would be carrying around trash cans. Have you considered that? Because that sounds pretty stinky to me. It wasn't always available in the game, so as soon as it was added, you did it immediately. That's a vibe. That's a vibe I can get behind. All right. Even though we don't have all the copper we need, we should be able to get, we should still be able to smelt it and get back to Clint's in time to get the trash can upgraded. Or slated for an upgrade, I suppose. As long as we get there bright and early. You know what? In celebration of upgrading this trash can, let's go on a trash run, shall we? Why not? Been a minute. I'll wait for Shane to pass me by. Green algae, perfect for my little grubby frog hands. The little puddles are so great. I do love the little puddles. The weather's making me thirsty. Me too, Shane. Me too. Hence why I'm looking through the trash cans for any drinks that people have thrown away. Perfect, yo. Thank you. Cactus fruit. There is a chance. There's always a chance for cactus fruit after you unlock the desert, so. Little field snack, too. Don't mind if I do. Boom. Ooh, and a trash baguette. A trash get, if you will. Trash get! Alright, pop in here real quick. How are you doing, Clint? Psych, I don't actually care. Wait, I can't get you to just... What if I just, like, click? What if I tell him, hey, I want a copper trash can? What's he gonna tell me? Oh, I thought he would, like, actually say something, but it just, like, does the little thing. Alright, fair enough. What the heck is this? I've never noticed that on his wall. Is this a secret code? Left, right, blank, 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 down... right, double down. What's happening here? Prices? It seems like it's just like a random sign on the wall, but it seems so like intentionally designed. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna shop. I'm just gonna buy like a quick like 100 copper ore. That's all right for me. There's prices. It makes sense. Where did I leave Iota? Was I not riding around on Iota, or was I just... Oh, Iota's down here. Okay, perfect. Yo, thank you for petting Timbeeb. Ooh! As thanks for petting Timbeeb, the bees are also coming out to pet Timbeeb. And to pet everybody else, too. Welcome to the swarm, folks. B_boss just dropped. Where were you today when you got your daily dose of b_boss.ogg? Yeah, at first I kind of thought it was like a secret code on the wall for like a series of button inputs, but I don't think it actually like correlates to that in any way. Maybe I'd have to like look at it closer to divine any actual information though. Bees are dancing. They heard, they're like, ooh, we're upgrading the trash today. And bees, I guess bees don't really swarm around the trash. They really swarm around the flowers. They're here to tend to our summer spangles more than anything. Have a good one there, Oceana. Smell this copper ore, so we can upgrade our trash can at Clint's house today. Now it's a great stream. It's true. Every time B-Boss plays, the stream goes from like whatever it was previously as far as like letter grades, like, you know, like as it goes from a B, goes to at least a B plus solely off the bat. Oh my gosh, no way. Wait a minute. Has that ever happened? Have we ever gone B-Boss into Kazoom? I'm so happy. Yo. It's a musically blessed stream. Get your Kazooms out. Get your homies in there. Ding 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 ding. Now, you know, the optimistic part of me wants to believe that this is just to keep the good vibes of the stream going. Like, we've been having a great series of goals. It's been going fantastic. We've never seen this many goals in one stream before. And now we're getting blessed with the two best songs on our soundtrack back to back. The anthems of the stream, straight back to back. And I want to believe that that's purely optimistic, altruistic, and all those good things. However, there is that tiny little part of my brain that's like, is the universe preparing me for something right now? Are they preparing? Are these two songs here right as I'm about to like get into completing this goal? Are they here to like soften the blow of whatever's about to come next in the randomizer? But you know what? We're not going to think that far ahead. We're not going to think that far ahead. I'm just going to listen to the beautiful sounds of Kazoom and vibe out. Do a little chair dance while I can. Oh, I was off. That's the wrong part of the song. r/good mood. r/good vibes. I like the bee with the microphone. Yo, can't you picture like bees like swarming around dancing to Kazoom too? It kind of seems like almost like a little bee song. Like, what if instead of a kazoo, what if it's just like the bees like buzzing and singing to it? Upgrade my trash can, please, sir. Get started on this as soon as I can. It should be ready in a couple days. I think it'll take a little bit longer because of the festival day tomorrow. I think that's how that works, but shouldn't be that long all the same. A B-side, if you will. Even if the next goals get hard, the luck was nice while it lasted. Great way to look at it, MB. Don't be sad or frustrated that we get a hard goal. Be happy that the randomizer was so kind to us in the first place. Bees do dance. They do, don't they? They dance as like part of like a mating ritual or something like that. Don't be sad. Exactly. Bam. They dance to communicate. Do you think they dance to this song in particular? Like, what was, if you're dancing to this song, what does that communicate to the person you're dancing towards? Can we make an international holiday where the only way that you're allowed to communicate with other people for the entire day is to dance? I would love that. I would unironically love that. You might be like, oh, I'm not a good dancer, I would feel silly. But that's the beauty of it, is that because everyone would have to dance, everyone would feel silly. And then since everybody feels silly, nobody feels silly, and it's just a good, fun time. Means that you have good taste in music. Heck yeah. International Dance Day. Alright. Let's sleep, I suppose. Nothing else to it. Nothing else for it. Today is the last day of summer, so I need to go and make sure my Junimos can harvest the summer spangles. That is the one thing I need to look out for today, and otherwise, we're vibing. Happy Dance to the Moonlight Jellies and all that. Don't think we're going to be attending this year, but it is, I still have fond memories of the last times I've attended. I can't dance, but it would be funny. Like, I can't dance either, but I think I would have a good time with it all the same. Alright. Junimos, I hope you've enjoyed your little floral fields for this season. Please do the honors. And pick them all up. And then we'll have something nice and ready for next season. So what should we plant in fall, do you think? We have the options of, what, sunflowers or fairy roses? There's something to be said about a beautiful field of sunflowers. But, I mean, the variety of colors offered by fairy roses would be pretty nice, too. It would be very aesthetically pleasing to me. Hey, wait, I could just get wood from these things without having to waste one foraging experience on it? Why didn't anybody tell me? Corn maze? Ooh, that would be fun. I don't know if I want to do that this year. This is the year of the flowers so far, so I'm going to keep going with that vibe, but I will put that on the back burner. Corn maze could be a cool idea. What's the biggest hurdle we've had to overcome / still have to conquer, Bloodstained Crow, in this challenge so far? I mean, the golden clock was quite the monumental feat. I don't know if anything's going to compare, at least time-wise, to that one. Having to, like, go through 9, well, I guess it was 7 years to get the Junimo huts, because we had to get starfruit from the luau every year in order to do that instead of growing it ourselves. That was a pretty rough one. We've overcome a lot of challenges to get this far, and there's still more yet to come. I feel like the toughest challenges are probably behind us, but who knows? There's still a boatload of challenge left. $69 of each flower and plant them in a checkerboard pattern. I could get behind that. It might be hard to do a checkerboard pattern when it's, like, broken up by these. I guess it wouldn't be that hard, because you just, like, alternate, like, every row, right? We could do that. Half sunflower, half fairy roses. Yeah, because you can't do, like a full checkerboard pattern here. But we could definitely... we could do it, though. Yeah, why not? You know what? I don't know. I'm trying to picture it in my head, and I like how it's working in my head, so I'm down for that. I could go buy the sunflower seeds today, but I'm going to need to go to Pierre's tomorrow anyway to get the fairy rose seeds. So there's no sense in going twice. Pop goes the Junimos. Alright, I will grab my watering can because I'm going to need to, like, re-hoe and re-water some spots tomorrow for this new crop. But otherwise, I think we're good to go. Sunflower fields look amazing. Ooh, my copper trash can is ready. How about that? Well, we'll get the fields ready. I thought it might take an extra day because of the festival. I thought Clint would maybe take the day off, like I know Robin does when she's building buildings for festivals. Which was not the case. Love to see it. Alright, so we can go grab our copper trash bag, and then we will plant all our seeds, and we'll be in a good spot. I'm also gonna, before I forget, let's turn off Junimo harvesting on these. Jeez Louise. What happened overnight here? This is like a path that just, like, fell onto the ground. There's freaking, like, none of my spots are hoed anymore. I didn't think it would be, like, this bad. Oh, well. No time like the present. Alls I'm saying... Copper hoe. Copper hoe. Iridium scythe. Copper hoe. I guess the gold scythe is still a potential goal that we could get. I don't know if that would be that helpful to me, but it would be nice to have. Just like in principle. They trashed the field. The Junimos had a little end of summer party, and this is the aftermath. You know what? They deserve it. I don't mind being the janitor for their little party. The Junimos deserve a break after everything they've done for us. This challenge would not have been possible without these Junimos, so... whatever they need to do to, like, let their little Junimo hair down. Do Junimos have hair? They have, like, little antennas. I don't know if you count that as hair. Drunk on summer spangle nectar. Little stems. That makes so much sense. They are just like little stems for forest spirits. You know what? But what are stems if not the hair of plants? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Look, I've been known to say like strange and nonsensical things, but even I gotta draw the line somewhere. Stems are not the hair of plants. Sometimes stems have hair though. They got like little fuzzy patches on them sometimes. If you've ever like plucked a wild flower or something like that, or even a non-wild flower, like at the grocery store, they still sometimes have those little like fuzzy bits to them. Some plants have hair. Do they have like super long hair, or is it just like the little fuzzy parts? I don't know what the point of those fuzzy parts is even. So they must have some sort of use case, otherwise the plants like wouldn't have them. Taking the day off to visit the island. Great. Now I don't have to deal with you in person. That's wonderful. All right. So we want 69 sunflower seeds. Don't say it, chat. And we need 69 berry seeds as well. Increased surface area. Valid. Valid. Time to steal, if only. How did these people grow these sunflowers so fast? It's literally the first day of the season, and there's already, like, potted sunflowers about. I guess they just ordered, like, already grown sunflowers, or they got some plastic sunflowers that they keep in their attic. That's fair. Copper trash can acquired, by the way. It's a very nice amount of seeds. Thank you. Oh, I guess they do grow in summer. You know what? That's valid. Plot hole resolved. Not a plot hole at all, as it turns out. And now, look at this beautiful copper trash can. It looks so foreign on the side of my inventory here. I've never seen it. Or at least I've very rarely seen it, but you know, it feels like it was always meant to be there. Alright. Well, without further ado, shall we? If we can complete one more goal this stream, if we can complete whatever this next goal is, that will officially be 10 goals in one stream. Let me just double count to make sure. Tropical curry, chocolate cake, farming level, red cabbage, wood, fiber, void egg, aged row, trash can. That's 9. That makes 9. What is going to be lucky number 10? 10% and 10 goals in the same stream? Could I be so lucky? Let's see, shall we? Honestly, 10% and 11% in one stream is kind of wild, too. Alright, finish it up. Trash can, upgraded. What's our current max goals? I think we're currently, like, setting a new record. I think 9 is a record. I feel like our previous record was probably, like, like 8 goals, maybe like 7 or 8. I think that we had a stream that had that happen, but 9 feels definitely foreign, and I know for sure we haven't had 10. So let's rip into it and see. It's like ripping open a pack of cards or a loot box or something. That's the same. I get the same feeling. Will I get the same dopamine rush when I see that I have to craft a wood fence? Something tells me that's going to be a doable goal. Not that I'm ever going to use fences in any capacity, because like my furniture catalog has pretty much got that covered on. Like, I mean, I guess fences could be a nice aesthetic choice if I need it. And, you know what? With the gold clock, I completely forgot about this. The gold clock means that fences don't decay, right? So we can actually use these fences and not have to worry about constantly, like, replacing them and stuff if we want to do that. You know what? Maybe I don't give the fences enough credit. Craft a wood fence for goal number 64. Don't mind if I do. All right, let me write it down on my little pen and paper list here as well so I can keep track of it all. Wood fence. Not any other kind of fence. Simply a wood fence. Well, actually, I think all the other fences are locked behind farming levels anyway, right? So that tracks. If I'm remembering things correctly. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of this because we're gonna complete this goal, like, instantaneously, basically. Quite a few nasty fishing goals left. I'm not gonna think about that too hard. I'm gonna be optimistic that they'll at least let me level up fishing a few more times before I need to worry about any of that. Did I bring Iota down here and just, like, forget about her somewhere? Where's my girl at? Maybe I came out here without Iota. Maybe I left her at Pierre's. I don't know. I do see the panning spot, but my pan is on Ginger Island, so it's a little out of the way for me. Missing horse stream. It's not gonna become a commonplace thing. We're gonna get our horse flute before too long. Just you wait. Back-to-back Walnut Room horse flute goals. Could happen. All right, let's go. I mean, let's go craft the fence before anything else. Why not, right? I still need to plant these seeds, but crafting a fence, a wood fence, is 2 pieces of wood. I did it. That's it. I'm done. We can craft fences, but no gates. You can fence off an area, but have no way to get in. Well, there you go. That's 10 goals completed in one stream. And why stop there, honestly? Why stop there? What do I do with this wood fence now is the question. Can I put it? There you go. It's quite a pronounced eyebrow, I must say. I don't know if that's going to be a forever spot. But it is a look. It is certainly a choice. Wait, hold on. Hold on a minute. I'm cooking. It's Pinocchio. Quick Pinocchio cameo. There you go. All right. That's the one, baby. Let's go ahead. I'll put the mini shipping bin. I'm gonna have to find a new home for you. I'll put it down here so I can ship away my wrappers from my gaming session. I'm eating little candies or something. I don't know, dude. I'm trying to make it make sense, but Pinocchio moment. But now there's no nose animation when you go by it. That's true. That is true, but, you know, I feel like it's too fitting. Closer to the front door so Lewis doesn't have to come so far into the house. What if I put it right beside my bed? Just like I'm goading Lewis. It's like, how close are you gonna get, pal? It's just... No, all right. Yeah, that seems like a good spot to me. It's a nice convenient spot anyway. All right. Wood fence crafted though. Wood fence successfully crafted. Yeah, it's a little too creepy to put it next to the bed, I think. You don't want Lewis to get too comfortable. Don't make yourself at home, Lewis. All right. Let's go get a new goal. Feels like we were just here because we literally just were. Man, I didn't expect to... Like, I knew there were a lot of easy goals still tucked away in the randomizer. But, like, ship wood, ship fiber, craft a wood fence. These are all, like, baby tier goals. That you could complete these goals, like, from a fresh randomizer basically in the same amount of time that I completed them, if not faster, especially for the wood. But... Yo, Hollis, thank you for being a member for 4 months at the Electron level, by the way. Loving the froggy look, thank you. Thank you, I'm enjoying it myself as well. In fact, I'm rocking it all the way into fall here. Don't even feel the need to change it anytime soon. Although frogs, they're not in their natural habitat in the winter, so we might have to change it around then. Boom. Craft a wood fence. Done. What do you take me for, randomizer? What do you take me for? You're giving me so many easy goals. Do you think I can't take it anymore? I think this randomizer's gone soft on me, you guys. I think this randomizer doesn't have anything left in it that could be, like, even remotely challenging. If I've learned anything from today's stream, it's that the randomizer is decided to take a day off. It's decided to take a day off, and maybe it ran out of hard goals. Chat, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's no more hard goals or grinds even left in the challenge. Maybe it's all just baby tier instant goals as far as the eye can see. And you know, to prove that, let's roll our next goal, because I mean, it's not going to be anything hard. We already know that. I mean, it's not hard. It's not hard. Time-consuming, maybe. But it's not difficult. Befriend Maru. All right. I can get behind that. Add one more person to the list of possible marriage candidates for us to marry when we finally get that star drop goal. Diamonds. We do have quite a boatload of diamonds in reserve, so we can definitely use some of those for Maru. I just had to slow us down. It won't slow us down that much. When's Maru's birthday? That is a question. I feel like is she a fall birthday person? No, maybe she's winter. I feel like she's the second half of the year, but I don't remember when. Summer 10. Frick. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Maru's summer 10th. All right, so we're not going to get any birthday bonuses. We only have to get her to 8 hearts though, so it's not as integral to get that birthday bonus to make things a little bit faster, but all right. Current goal, befriend Maru. And this is 65. Perfect. At least we have a new record now. All right, write down Maru on my list. Her cutscenes are the best. I remember a few of her cutscenes, but to be honest, I haven't, I mean, Maru is not one of the people I go for much when it comes to, like befriending people. I've befriended her. I mean, I've gotten perfection in the past, so obviously I've befriended her, but her cutscenes don't stick in my mind. Maybe I haven't seen most of them. Let me wiki this girl. Maru. Let me get the hard events tab up. All right, so I'll keep this in mind. Enter the carpenter shop when Maru is there. That's going to be our first one to look out for at 2 hearts. Current goal, befriend Maru. I might as well pin that because that's probably going to be the goal for the rest of the stream here, given how long the befriending ones can take. Pop on over here. do a little movie magic behind the scenes. Friendship. Maru. Maru, where are you? Maru, there you are. There we go. And bam. Befriend Maru. Maru's the best. I do like Maru as a character. I just like, she never sticks out in my brain as like a character that I want to go out of my way to befriend. Where is she today? Like right now, is she at work? I don't know what days she works specifically. Let's grab a diamond and see if we can track her down, though, because it is the middle of the day. She should be out and about somewhere. And maybe I should close the resort today as well, just so she doesn't, like, throw off my schedule that way at all. She works on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And is Iota anywhere to be found? Nope. All right. Missing horse. Still missing in action. At home on one of two benches or at work? Tuesdays and Thursdays she works, okay. So if she's not at home or on one of these benches, well, I guess I should check the bench in town first. If she's not in either of these spots, then she might be on Ginger Island instead. All right. Oh, there she is right there. How about that? Perfect timing. How would you like a diamond? I know we've never met before, but I just had a feeling you would love this. Have I explored the mines much? I've heard you can find some useful materials there. Been there a few times, you know. You could say that I've experienced the mines for all that they're worth. Quick flashback to the to the mine saga of like the very early section of the randomizer. That was something else. Also, holy debris. Holy moly. Alright, I'm gonna go, while I'm out here and Willy is still open, I'm gonna go close the resort, I think. Like I said, just so we don't mess with her schedule that much. I know that's kind of mean. Like, as soon as the weather starts to get cool, and it's a time when people would want to go to the island because, like, you know, they want to get away from the cool weather for a little bit, that's when I'm gonna close the resort. Seems like kind of backwards, but what can I say? They shouldn't have given Beatrix this much power if they didn't want her to use it correctly. Iota spotted. I must have missed her. All right. Sorry, friends. The beach resort is open. I will close it down tomorrow. There you go. I think it stays closed until I reopen it. Little family getaway. How are you doing out here, Shane? I'm not wearing any shoes or socks. This guy's crazy. Some call it a public health risk. Me, I just call it Monday. The crabs seem to enjoy it, though. That's right. Oh, you just keeps on going with that. Fair enough. Beautiful. I'm gonna toss these because I don't feel like I need them. Get some free money. Ooh, 9 gold I wouldn't have otherwise gotten without this lucky copper trash can. How about that? Thank you for the information, Shane. Shane is an edgelord. Don't mind the floating reflections off into the distance. Forcing my friends to stay cold. In fairness, Your Honor, most of the people in this town are not my friends. I don't even, like, know, like, the majority of them. And the ones who are my friends, I don't think they'll hold it against me. Because we're friends. Alright, well, without further ado, let's go plant our flowers. And, well, I'm gonna... Yeah, we'll plant the flowers. And hopefully have enough time to water. Because if I do the checkerboard pattern, that's probably going to take a minute because I'm going to have to be, like, constantly swapping back and forth between the seeds. Or I guess I could just do, like, plant one, skip to the next spot, plant one, skip to the... So I could do that instead that way. I don't know what the fastest way to go about this checkerboard thing is going to be. But what I do know is that I'm probably going to want my sword because, like, I'm going to be out here late enough for this to matter, I think. No need to water them. I guess that's true. Some spots are pre-watered, so they'll be out of sync, but it's like, it's not a big deal. Like, it doesn't matter specifically when they grow. All right, so if we start just like this, and then we just like do every other spot is sunflowers. Like so. And then for checkerboard, so we do there, and then we just do like alternating spots down here. This makes sense. Okay, yeah. Like that. This will work. Oops. I messed it up. I messed it up. It's okay. It's okay. Instead, so we'll do a summer spangle here instead. It's gonna be, we broke the pattern a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Is this a reset-worthy offense? I would say probably not. Right. I just gotta be more particular with where I'm clicking and where I'm standing as well. Okay. That's good. And then we do like this and like this. And all the way over here we do there. And we do there. I don't even know if this is gonna like work out to be exactly like 69 of each, but this is the way that makes sense in my brain. I have extra sunflower seeds. Am I gonna have more summer spangle seeds than I might need more. I probably am gonna have extra sunflower seeds now that I'm looking at it. I don't know. We'll see. Cross that bridge when we come to it. That right there. So yeah, like this, like that. Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. Right there. And right there. Actually, we might not have that much in the way of extra seeds here. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, that was wrong. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. Right there is fine. Don't worry about it. All right, and now at least I can just run around and do summer spangle seeds and not have to like count the specific spots. All right, it's a little bit cursed. It's going to be mostly checkerboard. There's going to be a few spots where it's a little bit helter-skelter, a little bit ramshackle, but that's what makes it unique. That wasn't no. Those flowers aren't out of the pattern because it was a mistake. You don't understand. It's an artistic choice. It's an artistic choice. It's speaking to the fact that despite how we all strive for patterns in our day-to-day life to make our stresses lesser and our prospects easier, there are some things that are completely out of our control that we don't, we just have to abide by them. Even though they might break up the pattern of our life, we just have to tolerate them in the grand scheme of things. It's my magnum opus art project. I call it Untitled, and that'll be $3 million, please. All right, where's the last spot? There it is. Okay, perfect. The time? We got plenty of time. In fact, I'm gonna water some of these too. Why not? We got lots of time. Did I get behind the wolf's head? I don't think I have a wolf. I think I got every spot though because I planted every seed. So even if I didn't hit every spot, then that's a miscalculation on the math front, not on actually the planting part. Glug glug. Wolf scarecrow. I thought it was a raccoon, not a wolf. Looks like you need an upgraded axe to destroy this gnarled old log. Says you. Get some copper axes in chat. I'm only going to water like a small portion of them because I think I only have enough time to water a small portion of them, but you know what? I'm not in the business of leaving plants unwatered. Is this what it's like to play Stardew Valley from a casual perspective? Kind of nice. Soothing crop watering ASMR. Alright. That's good enough for me, though. That's good enough, because we're getting way too close to our sleep deadline here. I don't want poor Beatrix passing out in the fields. That's not my modus operandi. Let's get her to bed. Other than the frog drip. I mean, I thought the frog drip was non-negotiable for Stardew Valley players. I thought it was like quest number 1, acquire frog drip. Quest number 2, grow a parsnip. I thought that's the way that everyone played this game. Alright. So what are the best days to head out to give gifts to Maru anyway? Is it Tuesday and Thursday because those are the days she works, so maybe she'll be out and about on those days in particular? I'm just gonna give her another... Actually, I'll give her an iridium rabbit's foot. I'll mix it up a little bit here. I don't think we have any other, like, iridium quality gifts that she would like. Like, I don't think we have any spare... Maybe we have some spare strawberries? I don't know if we grew any. Leprechaun Shoe's really giving us a luck boost. I do have strawberry seeds in there. Do you have any food that she would like? Just, like, randomly? Fried calamari, hash browns, fried eggs. She likes cheese cauliflower. I do remember that. And just regular cauliflower also, I think. Which I probably don't have spares of. I have 5 cauliflower. Is any of that spare? It actually might be. For now, I'm going to stick with the iridium quality rabbit's foot and see if I can catch her on her way to work or something like that. She loves battery packs too. Ooh, good shout. Iridium and gold bars. Those are a little more valuable than I'm willing to invest in, but you know what? For variety's sake, maybe. She loves Miner's Treats. I guess I can buy Miner's Treats from my homie as well, actually, now that I think about it. We probably have some back at home, but I can also buy more from the homie. Even though they were our very first goal, you'd think that they were out of the picture a long time ago. Even now, so many hours later. What is this? I didn't mean to walk in on this. I'm a little scared. Send help, please. That feels good. The reflection is a little bit cursed in this one, too. The water's never been cleaner. And the same goes for me. He. I don't even know this man's name. I've never met him in my life. Help. Send help, please. I got off my horse because I was so spooked by it. Alright, I don't know if Maru comes out, like, early in the day, or if, like, I'm gonna have to wait till 9 a.m. for her to show up. Let's do a little scientific experimentation. I think Maru would be in favor of that. There she is. Perfect. Alright, so she comes out pretty early on, honestly. There you go. Enjoy. The trees look beautiful today. You're not wrong, sister. Genuinely happy for him. Linus seemed quite pleased. 8 a.m. on Tuesday. Is it 8 a.m. on Thursday as well? Because she works on the same day. Quick homie check. Get some homies in chat, please. Cave carrot stew, cave carrot roast. Don't make me hungry. Don't make me hungry like that. Ooh. I'll buy 5 Miner's Treats from you, my friend. I'll be on my way. Are there any quests that Maru has that I have not fulfilled? I mean, obviously I wouldn't have fulfilled them, but are there any quests she, like, sends you? I feel like the marriage candidates often don't, right? Favor for Clint. Carving pumpkins, blackberry basket, cow's delight. Crop research, that's Demetrius. Yeah, I don't think there's any from Maru or the other marriage candidates or anything like that. Wonder if there'll be a cave carrot stew recipe in the upcoming cookbook. My question would be, what in real life differentiates a cave carrot from a regular carrot? And you would say, you get it in a cave. And I'm like, thank you, Captain Obvious. But also, like, who's going out to get the carrots in the cave for the recipe? I guess you could just use regular carrots and call it cave carrots, dude. That's probably the smartest option. I think it's just, you know, a thematic thing, maybe. I'm just thinking about it too hard. Unwashed carrot. Heritage carrots, maybe like purple carrots. I don't think I've ever had a purple carrot. All right, 5 miners' treats in there. I could have sworn I had more miners' treats somewhere. Yeah, I do have some here. Okay. We'll move them over. Because why the heck not? So that's 2 gifts already this week. So we wait till next week now, basically. I know how this befriending grind goes. I'll grab a miner's treat for the future. Actually, I guess I'll put it away for now in case I need inventory space for whatever reason. Check the board outside of Pierre's occasionally. When I go out to give her gifts, I think I will do that, yeah. There's no reason not to. If there is a quest, it could happen to be from her, and then that's just a nice little boost if we can make it happen. The odds of us being able to actually complete one of those quests remains to be seen, but in spirit, I would not mind completing the quest. Purple carrots are so good. How do they taste different from regular carrots? Also, how big can carrots get? Because I was at the grocery store the other day, and I saw carrots that were, like, absolutely bigger than I thought any carrot could possibly have been. There was, like, a carrot that was, like, the length and, like, width of, like, my whole forearm. It was like a weapon. I was scared. Like, why was the carrot so big, dude? Can you get HelloFresh boxes for the recipes? Like, for just the recipes? I don't know if you can do that. Just leave them in the ground longer? There has to be a maximum size for carrot, though, right? Like, it can't just be like you leave them in the ground and they keep growing, like, ad infinitum. Otherwise, like, what's stopping me from planting a carrot, setting it and forgetting it, and then in, like a few years, like, the world is become carrot. Like, it just grows to consume the entire earth. I gotta wonder what the maximum carrot threshold would be. He planted radish-sized carrots and carrots that were like 4 feet, depending on the variety. It seems to be just like completely, like, extremely variable. All right. That's more than enough hazelnuts. Should I pivot to something else for these, to plant in my garden pot? Because hazelnuts were the main one I was looking for with these fall seeds. Should I maybe pivot to something else? Like, what if I could do, like, summer seeds, I guess? Do I need summer forage for anything? Summer or winter forage? Let's take a good look and see. Like, winter forage. Like, there's snow yams and winter roots, but obviously those are both easy to get anyway. And we've already shipped them, so it's not even a problem. A crystal fruit I already have here. What's the other one? Crocus? I don't think we have a crocus, so we could grow winter seeds for a crocus. What else? In summer would be sweet pea and sweet peas, grapes, and spice berries. We need sweet peas and we need a sweet pea and a spice berry at some point to ship. And we don't have either. So I guess maybe we go summer seeds here. We love that the stream has been so biology-based so far. It's the way it goes in Stardew sometimes. Despite our challenge-oriented mindset, sometimes the actual, you know, core of the game being a farming simulator involving crops and plants and the like does shine through. Yeah, I think I'll plant some summer seeds. I just have to get the summer seeds. Let me go to the Desert Trader page on the wiki here. Zoop. Desert I think it's on Saturdays that you can trade for wild seeds, so we're actually pretty close here. But I just want to see, because I never remember the exact order. Okay, summer seeds cost 2 fall seeds on Saturday. Alright, so that's easy. Because we can just grow fall seeds directly, so we don't have to do any extra trading shenanigans. So basically, every 2 fall seeds that we get are 1 summer seed. So let's stock up on a few fall seeds here in anticipation for a nice little trading sesh tomorrow. And then we're vibing. I don't know how many summer seeds is a good amount of summer seeds to have, though. I feel like if I get, like 20-ish fall seeds, so I can get 10 summer seeds, I think we're sitting pretty. So I'll get the 20 and then just, like, keep going until I hit an even number so that I don't have any extra fall seeds to worry about. Okay, that's 13. Not great. Wonder if Concerned Ape knew loads about biology. I don't know. I wonder if he did research, if he had to do, like, research on plants for Stardew Valley in any capacity. Kind of want crafted garden pot as a goal, because then we can do the leak quest and stuff. That would be hype. Crafting a garden pot would be a top tier goal, I would say. 23, that will not do. I need to get an even number here. How many hearts already? I don't think we're even at 1 heart yet. We've just barely started befriending Maru. We're currently sitting at, yeah, like we're sitting at like 7/8 of a heart. Based on how the melon looks nothing like a melon. I mean, melon is such a, like, an umbrella term. Like, it's not necessarily a specific kind of melon, it's just melon. Oh, I can't go out to trade today. It's tomorrow. Okay. Surely there's a melon out there that actually looks like the Stardew Valley melon, right? Like, what's the closest approximation of the Stardew Valley melon in real life? Because I've always found it a little strange, too. Like, why isn't it just, like, a watermelon or something like that? That seems like kind of a no-brainer to me. No, there's no melon that's, like, pink like that. I mean, there's also no such thing as ancient fruit, so, you know. Realism is not necessarily the most integral part of the game. Meanwhile, in some Harvest Moon games, you can grow maracas. Ooh, I need to get back to Harvest Moon. Maracas. Any other trees growing around here? Saplings were going kind of wild the other day. Except the melons are real. So is this camel. But these camels don't make noises like this in real life, do they? Do camels even make noises in real life? I mean, they must, but... Alright, we want summer seeds. Just spend them all on summer seeds. Perfect. Do they really sound like that in real life? I kind of love that. Oh my gosh, the cactus fruit? Cactus fruit uprising? They've been neglected for too long. They're like, we will be heard. You would probably lose a fight against the camel. I feel like most people would lose a fight against the camel. Or like most wild animals. To be honest with you. I feel like we're not built for that. At least not like a mano-a-mano fight. Where it's just you and yourself versus the camel in itself. Alright. Let's go plant a summer seed. Summer seeds in fall. What the heck is this? Pommy melons seem yellow. I'm trying to think. Like, have I ever had I mean, watermelons are pink. The only thing I can think is that the Stardew Valley melons are watermelons that don't have a rind for some reason. They're like genetically distinct watermelons. Which is honestly pretty cursed. Like a watermelon sans rind? That's a very upsetting visual to me for some reason. I don't know why. It would still taste fine, I'm sure. Watermelons are not pink either. They are on the inside. I would call the inside of a watermelon pink. Maybe they're a little bit more red-hued than the Stardew Valley interpretation. But I would still classify the interior as pink, personally. There's a strong implication of mad biologists in the Stardew universe. I think there's honestly... there's probably enough evidence to condone a theory on that, yeah. Game theory, get on it. Pat, are you listening? No, I don't care that the Five Nights at Freddy's movie is coming out. This Stardew Valley theory needs your immediate attention. It's Sunday. I guess we wait for Tuesday, right? Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're waiting for Tuesday and Thursday to go and give Maru things. If they're pink, then they're not sweet enough. Chat, what's the difference between black seed watermelons and white seed watermelons? Because all I know is that, like, the white seeds are okay to eat. The black seeds you should not eat. At least that's what I was told as a child, but I don't know actually what the clear botanical difference is there. Like, because there are two distinct types of watermelon seed. The other way around. I've always been told that you should not eat the black seeds. But the white seeds are like fine. They're like little pumpkin seeds that you can eat as a snack or something. They don't like taste like anything. At least not to my palate, but they are edible as far as I know. You eat all of them and you're alive. Careful. You're a hero. You've eaten a lot of the black ones. Should you be concerned? I mean, I've been told... I was told as a kid. And, you know, a lot of things that you're told as a kid could be right, wrong, or otherwise. But I specifically remember being told not to eat the black seeds because they would be, like, bad for me. I don't know why, but... I figured maybe it was like an apple situation where like the seeds contain like the smallest trace amounts of like cyanide. So if you eat like a large amount of them in succession, then you can get sick. They may be a choking hazard. But so are the white seeds, surely. So that doesn't necessarily track as to why I would be allowed to eat white seeds, but not black seeds. I will die after 20 years of eating melon seeds. You just had one too many watermelons. Our parents and grandparents were very obsessed with digestion and elimination. That might be why. In a similar vein to how, you know, you shouldn't swallow gum because it'll get stuck in your digestive tract for 7 years, which is just like... I believed it when I was a child, because as a kid, you'll believe literally anything that anyone tells you. But, like, as an adult, I'm like, that's crazy. That's not true. There's just no way that's actually true. The trees look beautiful today. Oh, because we only talked to her on Tuesday. She's just going to keep talking about the trees. Is unfortunate. Yeah, the gum thing is definitely not true. Maru was your first friend in the randomizer, Artemis? I'm glad to be catching up. My first friend. My enemy. Maybe the last girl I ever see. So we're just waiting for 2 hearts, and then we can get our 2-heart event at least. It's probably not going to be like a super long stream today. Like, I'll probably go a bit past 3 hours, not up to 4 hours, because I do have to work in a bit here. And I want to make sure I get some food in before I do. But we still got at least 15 minutes until the 3-hour mark, so we're not stressing. Check the quest board by Pierre. Was there a quest on it? I might have just run past it. I'm not trained right now in my challenge mindset to look for that, so I could have just run past it, yeah. Maru is your wife in the randomizer. Ooh, lesbian. We got lots of Maru love in chat. There is a quest there. What do you got? That's for Clint. We don't mess with that. Does tomorrow's stream also start at the same time? It does, yeah. Same time, same Stardew time, same Stardew channel. Speaking of Stardew channel, though, I think for one of the streams next week, I might not be a Stardew channel, because if you've been keeping up with things, you may know that next Friday, October 20th, Super Mario Bros. Wonder comes out. And I've been looking forward to that game from the moment it was announced, and probably before, so I might stream that on Friday instead. I don't know how much people will be interested in watching that, but I kind of don't care, because, like, I just want to play the game, dude. It looks so much fun. How about the Super Mario RPG remake? I would love to play that as well, but that's not coming out for a little while yet, so. Very interested, Annika. I'm glad to hear. I know some people will be interested. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, because, I mean, a lot of people are here pretty much exclusively for Stardew, but it is, Mario has always been an interest and a passion of mine from the days that I was a very wee lad. So I gotta be true to myself in that regard for sure. Plus, I don't want to be shoehorned into doing Stardew and only Stardew for the rest of time. Hootie the 13th maybe just dropped, by the way. Teleported me up to my bed and everything. That's how you know it's a real bona fide Hootie. Get some Hooties in chat. Let's go find them. It's such an interesting thing that happens. Just Stardew things, just quirky little Stardew things, you know. Is this Hootie? I think this is our new Hootie right here. Welcome. You're the guardian of the bridge. Did you know that Krobus means bridge crosser in his language? I've been told that once or twice. You can go ahead and, you know what? I'll leave you. I'll leave you. I'm kind of in the mindset of leaving Hooties wherever they land lately. It feels like I like the spontaneity of it a little bit. Instead of making them conform to my idea of where the Hooties should go and what they should be doing, I feel like letting them just be free to land wherever they want and guard. Like if that Hootie wants to guard that little patch of water crossing over to the island with the other Hootie, who am I to stop them? They have great taste in placement. I fully agree. All right, are there any quests on the board today? There is a quest. Maru, you got something? No, that's the wizard. All right, fair enough. Really fun to watch you play Mario Wonder. I think it'll be a great time, honestly. It looks like such a fantastic game. It's been so long since the last like 2D Mario adventure came out. I am over the moon, looking forward to it. Enjoy. In other parts of the world, it's spring right now. Imagine that. Is it spring for anyone in chat right now? Raise your hand if it's spring for you in the southern hemisphere. I think that's how that works. So that's not quite 2 hearts with Maru. Getting close though. Like one more gift should get us there, and then we can do a 2-heart event, which will be good. We have the gold clock, too, so we don't have to worry about the Hootie's demise to debris or anything like that. It's a valid point. Speaking of demise. No, actually, not speaking of demise at all. It's basically the opposite of demise, the polar opposite. Are my flowers ready? How are my flowers looking? Not quite fully grown. The sunflowers are there, and honestly, this is kind of a nice aesthetic just on its own. Like the sunflowers and the partially grown fairy roses. I like the staggered pattern of the sunflowers. Pay no mind to like up here or down here or anything like that. It just blends in seamlessly. And once the fairy roses are grown, that's gonna be absolutely just stunning, I think. Oh, great call, Miss Palindrome. I think you were the one who suggested the checkerboard pattern. I appreciate it. How long do the fairy seed... Do I have fairy seeds here that I can check? Just offhand? Doesn't look like it. I'm not sure how long the fairy roses take. I want to say that they'll be ready by, like, the 14th. Something like that. Actually, you know what I'm going to do today as well? I'm going to go buy some more hay, I think. Because Marnie should be home today. Like, her shop is open today, right? And we are starting to run dangerously low on our hay stockpile, so I should load up today. Because why not? Yeah, we're down to less than a stack of hay. I think we should take advantage of this. Iota? I must have left Iota somewhere else. I've been... Oh, there you are, Iota. Just hiding down here. I need to get in better habits about where I actually leave Iota. Excuse you. It's fall here, but still pretty warm. It's actually been pretty warm here, too. Like, as far as Octobers go, October is a very, like, variable season around here. It could have been, like, we could have been knee-deep in snow by now, or it could still feel like summer. We're kind of in between right now. It's, like, not super warm, but it's like, been raining, and it's not, like, super, like, chilly either. Excuse me, Jazz. Frog coming through. All right. Let's load her up. It's kind of a gloomy day today, admittedly. But like I said, it's raining rather than snowing. There's yet to be any snow, or even frost for that matter. But once it hits around here, once that really cold, snowy weather hits, it usually has an iron grip on the climate around here until spring rolls around. Beatrix, the tunnel vision goal conqueror with a taste for fashion and floral design. Making her sound like a Dark Souls boss. Beatrix, the tunnel vision goal conqueror. I love that. I love that description of her. That's accurate to a T. Especially the tunnel vision part. She really do be like, must befriend Maru now. And to all other things. Everything else be darned. Maru is our only priority right now. And keeping our animals happy, I suppose. Which is why I'm buying... Like, I'm not buying this hay for Maru. So, unless she's, like, interested, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I've ever given her hay before. How many silos? I mean, we have, like, 5 silos or something like that. 4 or 5. Maybe even more than that, actually. But, like, this is to future-proof. We're not going to fill up our silos with all this hay. Could you imagine? Having enough silos to contain this much hay. Snows in late October there once in a while. That's usually when I kind of expect there to be snow a lot of the time around here. Is late October / early November. A lot of the time, the first snowfall can come in September or early October. But usually it's like a sure thing that's going to be late October, early November. Which is unfortunate because it means, like, the kids that go out to do their, like, trick-or-treating and stuff, they have to, like, wear snowsuits under their costumes sometimes. Which, speaking from experience of being a child who grew up in a snowy environment, it's not always fun. There's a lot of things to enjoy about it. But the snowsuit under the Snowsuit under the Halloween costume is not one of the things I enjoy about it personally. That is indeed a prodigious amount of hay. You ain't seen nothing yet. Actually, you have seen something because that's all the hay I'm buying, but you are correct. I'm surprised Marnie even had that much hay, like, sitting around to sell to me. I guess no one else buys it, so fair play. Turnabout is fair play, in fact. You wish it snowed there in Texas? A few years back, didn't it? Wasn't there like a really bad snowstorm in Texas, and it was like terrible because there were like the infrastructure wasn't there to deal with it. I've heard of that happening. The one that comes to mind is the one that is when it happened in Texas like years back, but it happens in other places like where you just get like a freak snowstorm and you don't have like snow plows or anything to deal with it, so it kind of like messes things up for a while. Maybe messing things up is even an understatement, but I do remember hearing about that. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. If you live in Texas and would like to see snow, then you might have to go elsewhere because, you know, if you get snow in Texas, that's probably not a great sign. It was terrifying, honestly. I believe it. Yeah, no, from what I remember, it was like pretty harrowing. Have a good one there, Bex. Thanks for hanging out. And welcome back, Tyler. You're here just in time for nearly the end of the stream. We're gonna keep going for a little bit longer. I wouldn't mind at least getting Maru's 2-heart event in here before we end things off. Also, quick spice berry moment. Let me grab a seed and the watering can to get the next batch going here. Boom. When we were in Canada last, we arrived in Calgary as the first snowstorm hit in early October, and it was -11 and quite an experience. A couple weeks earlier, I think we had 30s. Hard trip to pack for. If you're not prepared for it, yeah, it can definitely be. It can definitely be a bit of a shock to the system. Like -11 isn't like too bad as far as like my frame of reference goes, but for a lot of people, -11 degrees Celsius would be extremely bad. Like that's like an unfathomably cold to some people out there. But around here in wintertime, it like regularly gets down to like -20 or so. It's not necessarily comfortable, but it's manageable. You've never even seen snow? If you ever get the chance to go somewhere where there is snow in any capacity, I would definitely recommend it, because it's... I mean, I'm so used to it that it's just kind of like a thing that happens to me now, but I do kind of yearn for the time as a kid when it was like a magical experience to see the snow falling. And to an extent, it still is, depending on like the actual snowfall itself. Also, holy moly, look at this. Look at this. They're not all fully grown. It's throwing me off. There's like some that are not fully grown because they didn't get watered in time. So I think tomorrow this field will be in full bloom, so we can check back in tomorrow. Actually, I'll check back in on Tuesday, because I'm going to need to be heading out to visit Maru anyway. Have a good one there, Gray. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow for sure. Little triple shot espresso for the road. Take one to go, please. Wouldn't have a problem with snow if you didn't have to drive. Yeah, that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. That's the one thing that will make you resent snow more than anything else, is if you have to like drive consistently in snowy conditions. It is not fun. Like I'm used to it, and even I don't find it like, you know, enjoyable. That's for sure. Yeah, the Junimo's harvesting is turned off for the flowers. That's why they haven't harvested any of them that are already there to begin with. Bada boom. We pop out. Yep, sure is raining. I'm gonna go back to bed. Hashtag mood. It's rarely below freezing there, but you've lived in Finland, so you can cope with -11. It's hard to fit all the clothes for 40-degree temperature range into your suitcase. Yeah, no, I feel that. When you go somewhere where it's like the temperature is that wildly variable, you really got to be careful with what you pack and what you don't. Gotta have something for every occasion, which is difficult to say the least. It's like, yeah, you can have something for extreme hot and extreme cold, but then what about all the in-between days, you know? You gotta mix it up. You gotta bring like your whole freaking closet at that point. Take care, Myri. I'm glad you were able to make a stream here today. And have a great night. All right, tomorrow we should get 2 hearts with Maru today, if my calculations are correct. That's my nerd voice. It's strikingly similar to my just like regular voice, which I am okay with. I'm gonna grab what should I grab for her today? Does she like pepper poppers? Part of me thinks that Maru likes pepper poppers. I kind of want to give her one of those. I'm gonna stick with a miner's treat because I know that for sure. But I want to say that she does like pepper poppers. She does? Thank you, Frog's Legs. She loves pepper poppers. That's what I meant to say, yeah. I think it's a loved gift for her. You know what's the loved gift for me? All these flowers and the Junimos within. Look at this. It's so sweet. I like the pastels of the fairy roses mixed up with the vibrant, bright pops of sunflower yellow. Yo, I like this. I like our floral vibe that we've been having all year. It's been fun. Oh, I can't go give her a gift today because it's the festival. It's the dang festival, dude. All right, well, I'm gonna have to mix things up a little bit then. We'll go out on Thursday instead. Catch her before she goes to work. And then we will go out on Friday, I guess. So I can get because then I can get her 2-heart event and give her another gift at the same time. It's a win-win. You love how the Junimo plush has sunflowers for eyes? Wait, I missed that. I gotta go look. That is so good. That is so good. It's kind of looks like my sleep paralysis demon, honestly, a little bit, but that's a happy coincidence. I like that. Where did this brick floor come from? Hold on, I can find it. I can find it and I can fix it. I can fix her. Hold on a second. Brick floor, brick floor. It has to be around here somewhere. Brick floors don't just pop out of nothing. Brick floor, where are you? I'm just holding down the button at this point and hoping for the best. Wait, that's a weathered floor. What the heck? It's all falling apart. Where do these even come from, dude? Okay, weathered floor can go right there. No, there's a mushroom tree right there. Okay, weathered floor can go right here. Brick floor, there's actually a spot missing over on the path surrounding this field, so I might as well take advantage of that. Boom, there you go. I walked right over it. It's alright. As long as I fix a spot, it doesn't necessarily matter which spot. Thanks for looking out, though. Because I could not see it for the life of me. like the different walking sounds between the brick floor and the weathered floor. You hear this? You got brick floor, and you got weathered floor. I love the little different walking sounds like that. Just a small little detail, but those are the kind of details that I just love so much. Welcome on in, Sarah. We are currently in the process of befriending yet another marriage candidate, Maru in this case. She's got this minor street with her name on it. Or I guess I've got the minor street with her name on it. It would be weird if she had it, because then she would just, like, consume it, I assume. The walking on snow sound effect. Ooh. It's so accurate to real life, too. Like, walking on, like, fresh, crisp snow really do be sounding like that. Yo, thank you, Evelyn. Appreciate it. I'll have some cookies for breakfast. Yummy. Alright. I'll pop on over to Maru. Pop on over to Togedemaru. Do you think, like, Togedemaru is, like, one of the most forgettable Pokemon of all time? Does anyone remember that Togedemaru exists? Except for me, who has, like, a ridiculous, unnecessary amount of Pokemon knowledge in my brain? It's not that forgettable because it's like a little Pikachu clone, and the Pikachu clones always stick in my brain because they are Pikachu clones. They're like that generation's version of Pikachu. Which is like the thing that makes them stand out about that to me. One of your least favorite clones. But there are a lot of Pokemon. Like, just, I mean, end of sentence right there. There are a lot of Pokemon. And because of that fact, many of those Pokemon are also, like, extremely forgettable. And some of them are so forgettable. Here you go, Maru. Did I sell a large egg to the general store the other day? I think I bought it. Uh-oh. Wait, is it good? It was pretty high quality stuff. I'm impressed. Yo, I actually got credit for one. Thank you. Thank you, Maru. I appreciate you. I appreciate that you appreciate me. Alright, so her 2-heart event will activate if I go into her house while she's there. So we'll do that tomorrow. But like I was saying, though, there are a lot of Pokemon that are, like, they're memorable because they're forgettable. Does that make sense? Like, the thing that makes me remember them is that, like, that's such a forgettable Pokemon. It's so far into the forgettable zone that I remember it because of that. Some of my favorites in that vein, Luminion. Luminion is, like, probably my quintessential example of that. It's just another fish Pokemon. It's just, like, there's nothing that anyone can say about Luminion. I like it's like a pretty little fish. Luminion's cool. Another example, Maractus. How do you feel about Maractus? Anyone like Maractus? No, not the cactus Pokemon, but not Cacturne, the other cactus Pokemon. Being remarkable for being unmemorable. Yeah, exactly. Maractus was your first shiny. But I think even more these days than Luminion, the one Pokemon I like chronically forget this Pokemon exists. And I don't know why, because I actually kind of like its design every time I look at it, is Stonjourner. It's the one that looks like a Stonehenge thing. It's like a stone gate with a face on it. It's from Generation 8. It's like a newer Pokemon, so maybe that's part of why it's not crystallized in my brain too much. But, like, it's such a nothing Pokemon to me. I'm gonna sleep for the day. Maractus and Luminion share Storm Drain. What about Stonjourner, though? Chat's been real quiet since I brought up Stonjourner. People furiously clacking their keyboards in the background, like, what the heck is Stonjourner? Is that a real Pokemon? I promise you it is, and I promise you, you don't remember it. Oh, I need to bring a gift for Maru today. That's right, I didn't get the chance to do it on Tuesday, so... You don't know any Pokemon except Trubbish? On the opposite end, a Pokemon that absolutely blew your mind was Sigilif from Gen 5. Sigilif is one of my favorite Pokemon, honestly, design-wise. It is very fun. Let's give her some Pepper Poppers today, why not? You can't forget something you never learned. I don't know how my brain has so much information on Pokemon that it just holds on to like a vice grip. Like the other day, I did there's a website you can go to where it's just like name as many Pokemon as you can. And it's not the same one I did on stream where you like got the silhouettes of the Pokemon and you had to like name whatever the silhouette was. That was a bit easier. This one is just like a blank list. It's like question marks all over it. And it's like name as many as you can, go. And there's 1,019 of those suckers. And I did it because I was like feeling curious. I was like, you know, I've been in my off time, I've been like thinking about Pokemon and trying to like memorize a lot of this stuff. I was like, let's test my knowledge here. Out of the 1,019 Pokemon, I was able to name 1,002. I missed 17 Pokemon, which I felt was pretty good. I feel like that's a pretty good percentage. I don't know how many people. I don't know like what like the highest of high ends is. I mean I guess like 100% would be the highest of high ends, but I feel like I was, you know, in the top echelon at the very least. Can I go through her side door? It's currently locked. I do have 2 hearts with her, so I should be allowed in that way, right? Unless... Oh, I still do have 2 hearts, okay. Because this goes into her room. I'll try it again once 9 o'clock hits, because that's when the place opens. That's amazing. I wouldn't classify it as amazing, personally. I would classify it as, like, why do you have that much knowledge of Pokemon in your brain? But it's a fun little party trick to just, like, know basically every Pokemon. Hello there. My dad and I are just testing some soil samples. The cringiest cutscene in the whole game. Yeah, I feel like we're getting there. Don't be shy. We could use a hand, actually. Do you think the fact that I'm wearing a frog onesie makes this cutscene better or worse? Could you watch this beaker for me? I'm gonna grab the last batch of samples. I'll be right back. 10 times better. Have a good one there, Pelinar. Thanks for helping out, Beatrix. Who are you? I'm here to befriend your daughter. I don't want to talk to you. Maru's a good kid. She's my special little girl. Yeah, and I'm a frog. I wouldn't want anything getting in the way of her bright future. Know what I mean? Well, just because I'm dressed like a frog? You think that I'm gonna... Man, this guy. Just some food for thought. Chuckle. Chuckle, in parentheses, malicious. Isn't she an adult? As far as I know, but... I mean, if she wasn't an adult at the start of the game, it's been 17 years. So, I mean... I think we can all do the math on that one, right? Sorry about that. I hope you found something to talk about while I was gone. I was just telling Beatrix about the soil samples we're testing. Right, Beatrix? Are either of these options better than the other? Do either of these result... Like, is there, like, a friendship potential to be gained here one way or the other? Or is it just, like, whatever I want to say? Because we are in the interest of... Like, I definitely want to call him out. But, like, I am in the interest of, you know... befriending Maru right now. It affects Demetrius? Oh. I lose with Demetrius. Oh, that's fine. Sigh. Uh-oh. What did you say to her, Dad? We were talking about you, sweetie. Wanted to say a few things to Beatrix about you, but I didn't want to embarrass you. I shouldn't have lied about it. That's right. You learned your lesson. And you know what? I don't even mind losing friendship with Demetrius, because 0 minus minus anything is still 0 because it can't go negative. That's okay, Dad. I understand. We should get back to work before these samples crystallize. At least she's cool about it. All right. Well, there we go. I still have to go give her pepper poppers, though, is the thing. Sorry. Don't mind me. Frog coming through. Frog with pepper poppers in tow. Enjoy. Thanks for helping out in the lab. You bet. What do we got going on in her room? I don't think I've ever, like, perused Maru's room. It's locked. Is this the final secret of Stardew Valley that everyone's been looking for? How do you unlock this basement? Do you go there during any of your heart events? I'm trying to think. I'm scouring my brain receptacle for any information about that. Space. Thank you. It's so descriptive. Normally when you go up to these things in people's rooms, you like right click and you get like a nice little blurb about like, ooh, here's something like interesting about this thing. Nah, space poster. This is space poster. No period. You get nothing. Space poster. That's it. That's all. This is a space poster. Don't ask any more questions. It's a space poster. Stop asking questions. It's a space poster. It's like, all right, dude, chill out. For a gadgeteer, Maru's computer is pretty old. She's still backing up her files to floppy disk. You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Advanced neural networks. She's ahead of her time. Star charts for every season. Sugar cones energy. Star charts for every season? No, that's a plant. It's some kind of device Maru's working on. It looks pretty scrappy. Just you wait, though. That's going to show up in our perfection cutscene. Maru's robot. And then we'll all be laughing. Neural networks and floppy disks kind of don't work. I mean, maybe she's just learning about neural networks. Nothing to say that she's actually doing anything with that knowledge, but we'll see. We'll see how her heart events go, I suppose. The watering can? Just don't let Maru hear you say that. Alright. Locking the day. And I think that's gonna have to be it for this stream. We're gonna have to stop mid-Maru. But tomorrow we should be able to finish off befriending her quite quickly. Maybe not quite quickly, but you know, it'll go fast enough. For now, though, I do think... Ooh, I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna stretch. And I'm gonna stretch some more. Ooh, I didn't even realize I've been sitting just like still for so long. Gotta get up and stretch those bones every now and again. Maru is mid? Nah, Maru's based. In a marriage candidate tier list, I think I did a tier list of like all the characters in Stardew Valley before. I don't remember where I put Maru, but I would probably put her in like A tier. Anyway. Tomorrow. Potato. Either way, thank you all for joining me today. I hope I will see you back here again tomorrow, where we continue on our randomized journey, befriending Maru and whatever else fate has in store for us. If you did enjoy the stream, please leave a like down below. I would greatly appreciate it. It does help out the channel quite a bit. And subscribe if you want to be notified next time I go live, which will be, like I said, tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, though, I'm going to get the heck out of here. Be good to one another. Be good to yourselves. And do something for you today. Do something for you. You know what? Do something that makes you happy. Don't worry about obligations to other people. Just do something, even if it's something small, just do something for yourself. You've earned it. And to that end, this is Argon Matrix signing on out. Thank you and have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.